Let us know. How we doing, Tobes? Oh, we're good. Well, appreciated the countdown there, Tommy. That was perfect. That was just just went silent. We're on. We're live. Are we live? Professional operation here. Welcome to the Game 2 companion. Trying to avoid saying what it is because last time we did this and it was taken down off YouTube. But it's a companion for a game, and it's the second in a three-part series of a certain competition.
Yeah,
we'll use your imagination.
Yeah, Game 2.
Use your imagination. Here he is.
Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. He's rolled on in. The beak, we've just gone live and he's rolled in. Look at him. Mate, we didn't know when you were going to get here. Look at it. You said you might come 15 minutes late. You might come 20 minutes late. You were bloody clipping tickets.
You're a busy man, Kempy. You're a busy man.
Boy.
You're the busiest man in
You're
Alexandria.
over here, mate. You're with me, brah.
It's a busy man.
You're over here, mate. Take a seat. Get a headphone in. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Here we are. We've got Scope. We've got Kempy.
And me.
Myself and Edward. I was about to get to you. I was just pausing, letting that hang in the air for a second. How are you, mate?
I like that. That's a nice touch. And
Yeah.
that's the way a Queensland supporter would think, working with what we've got.
We've established straight away, I come in with the boys, I thought it's the ultimate backhanded compliment, Kempy. I'm obviously respecting the merch for what it is.
You don't need to respect that much, though, to be honest.
Yeah, well, what's underneath, I respect
He
it
respects
highly.
what's underneath. So.
And I do. So, and it can be easily removed for Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Thursday night we're fucking on as well.
You had me at halfway, but now you've lost me. Cause I was with you, but the whole manly respecting.
Come on, mate. What's
Fuck
going on?
that.
That's a disgrace. How was the NRL TikTok?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. It's I think got up to like 5,500 viewers at one stage. That's what they
Hectic.
said, which is crazy. But yeah, it was just me, 1 hour. Just
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just like talking.
Oh,
The
you
beak.
just talked.
Just talked
Good
for an
for
hour.
you. I guess that was like how you started doing that, hey? So
Yeah,
like
like
it was
the reviewers and that,
Yeah.
like for maybe a couple of years. I was just sitting in my second bedroom, just talking by myself.
So it was nice to get back there, or was that almost like triggering?
That's all right. They're triggering.
Was it nostalgic?
Yeah, nostalgic. Was the trauma? Yeah. No, it was. It was good. It was great. Like, just a good opportunity, really.
Fucking
good opportunity. But all I could think about was a game and the fact that like there's a good chance that we could win this series. Like,
Nah, that's bullshit. I had a question actually, just off the top, because obviously we know that you're from coastal Queensland in the Gold Coast.
Country.
Gold Coast. But what Queensland town did you grow up in?
South Auckland.
Okay, I haven't been there.
Yeah.
Haven't heard of it.
No.
So look, boys, let's get it out of the way.
Yeah,
straight
let's
away.
get it.
Yeah,
Let's
Let's
get it out of the way.
address the
work
elephant
that
in the room.
Let's.
So, being a Kiwi, born over there, the accent, as you know, you can tell by the accent. Spent a little bit of time in Western Sydney in my time as well.
Yeah, it's as Kiwi as it gets.
So, I'm very loyal to Western Sydney. I'm very loyal to Manly, who I represented. But my loyalty ends there with regards to New South Wales boys.
Why?
And that's where I get confused because,
Maybe I am a little confused, Ed.
and well, it's sounding like you
It
are.
sound like you might be.
Hearing you say you're confused does not fill me with confidence.
It's a really,
Well, I was
it's a really
confused
bad
in game
omen.
one, Kempy, so and that worked out all right.
Yeah, that doesn't,
but you
it doesn't
didn't-
augur too well.
But you didn't publicly acknowledge it, whereas now you are. And
Yeah.
I just don't think
sitting
that
back,
bodes
we were.
well.
Yeah, the public
Yeah,
acknowledgement
right.
of confusion.
Like, you've got a deep connection to Munster and you've just said you're not sure. Like, you're hurting that connection, bro.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
look
it
now,
looks-
Eddie, I'm just going to point out that they're already at odds and the kickoff hasn't even started.
No, we're setting standards. We're setting
Yeah.
standards.
I
and that's
just
what we're
like
doing.
that
We're just laying it all out on the table,
Yeah,
boys.
we're not
So
too
there's no-
scared to get into the deep chat
Yeah.
and set standards. That's why we won more Origin than you have.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically that's true, but, like...
But there's not a
obviously-
heap in it, mate. Let's.
If you looked at some of
That's
those
what losers
games,
say,
you'd
though, eh?
fucking...
Oh, we only lost by a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's true, though.
Like, that's
you
loser
know.
chat.
No, it's not. It's about honest appraisal.
Like,
and I think
we
that,
got to
like,
try here, or try there, and we weren't not as good. We would have won.
yeah, but, like, it's an honest appraisal, and I just think that sometimes honesty is the best policy.
Does it
and we
hurt that,
probably-
like, a state with way less population is better than your rugby league?
Well, listen, I am half Kiwi, and... New Zealanders are better at rugby union, and there's no one there either. So, like, sometimes you got to take what you're the good with the bad. You got to take it with the bad.
Have a look at that stadium.
But why? Back to your confusion. Why is it that you support Queensland? Like, have you ever been there?
Have you ever been there?
Like, have you ever?
I've been to a couple of Magic rounds.
Okay,
But outside of that,
but have you ever actually been there though? Like,
Well, let's go back to 2013, boys. My club debut for the greatest club of all, Manly Warringah,
oh yeah,
was my first game, and it was an historic win at Suncorp. So, just feeling the energy of the stadium at the time.
okay.
I took a lot out of it. It took a bit of grass because it felt like it was a changing of the guard for myself.
Oh yeah,
I've
like
come
this
from
was.
a club that we went through a few tough years there at Parramatta, and
Very tough.
After I finished that game, I felt like, all right,
Oh shit, the tide's turned here.
yeah.
And
My life's starting to change for the better.
Things are looking up. Things are looking up. And you decided to credit Queensland with that than the Manly Warringah Seagulls. That's fucking disgraceful.
No, let's be honest, boys. Kempy mentioned it. Munster's the one that basically turned me.
Okay,
and that's what he does. That's what Munster does.
Yeah.
When you're that high quality, you bring people on from the other side.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know if I'm gay either, too, boys. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying he's completely turned me. So,
Well, so you did say you were confused at the start,
Yeah.
and that makes sense.
yeah.
Munster can do that with people. Listen, were I not so dyed-in-the-wool bleed blue, I would understand the conflicting emotions that Munster can make a man feel, and a woman. Now, we've got to remember to do the clock here, Eddie, because I forget every time. But here is kickoff in Game 2 of a nondescript 3-game series. Don't take us down YouTube. And the clock is at 5, 6,
Do you want
7,
to turn the volume down?
8,
'Cause
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, that's a great
14,
run. They got him on the racks
15.
here. New South Wales rattled here.
On the racks.
On the rack.
Is that legal?
Well,
Rattled him. Yeah, rattled him.
It's always a little bit different when you're live, boys? It's like, how far can we push this?
Yeah, no, well, look, I don't know, our Manly stream got a little bit out of control. We were doing fucking tarot card readings at halftime.
we
We
were.
completely lost the plot.
yeah, look at this great set by Queensland. They've
poor
dominated
set,
them already.
really poor set.
Really shit.
Look at this
set.
Tino hot boy.
Jake. Oh, thanks for coming.
Bumped him.
No, he didn't.
He just fucking took it.
Jake looks rattled a bit.
No,
I don't think so.
he doesn't.
He looks
Come on.
unbelievable.
His techie wasn't as good as it usually is.
Are you, be honest, genuinely here, are you more nervous about this side than the Game 1 side?
It's hard to tell because and no disrespect, but I genuinely thought New South Wales should have won Game 1 with the squad they had.
Oh,
you
Jesus
see that? That's Hot Boy.
Christ.
That's Hot Boy.
Who's that?
That's Hot Boy
Who's
Tino.
that?
Hot Boy
Who
Tino.
else is in there?
And it's Mad Dog.
Yeah, that's right.
You know why? Because you made him angry. He could
That's
feel it. He could feel
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, but you
that.
know what? New South Wales started like this Game 1, so I don't mind that there's a bit of, a couple of tackles going to fucking win you an Origin? Come on, relax.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, the
not
one
the way it
positive
works.
already from New South Wales straight off the bat is that Isaiah Yeo didn't get knocked out in the first 15 seconds.
And that's all I was looking for.
So that's a
what I
positive.
said.
That is a positive.
Before the game started, I said if Isaiah Yeo can just stay on his own 2 feet, then I'm feeling good.
For longer than a minute, I think then that's something to be
Look at that
celebrated.
bomb.
That's a good kick. Was that Cleary?
Yeah,
Thank
that was
Christ he got he got a kick away.
I'm
And that's no
excited for a
disrespect.
Burton
I mean
bomb.
that just generally speaking.
Poor set from Queensland again. Here.
Already, look at this Cobbo. Yeah, nice
found his
try,
front.
kid.
So strong.
Didn't really find his front.
He did.
Found his side more than anything,
Found his front.
if I was being specific.
Bumped off Payne Haas.
Look at Jake just getting through a mountain of work early in everything.
Yeah, look, I think New South Wales are rattled here.
I think this New South Wales team's better than Game 1.
Surely, right? Like,
I like the makeup better.
James Graham, and I love rugby league hyperbole.
Oh! The Prince!
Go! Get him! Oh!
He got the ball back.
No, he didn't.
Oh, my
Holy
God.
shit.
The tables are turned. He put the kick pressure on Munster this time.
Wow.
It's a big play.
Shit.
All
Where's
right.
Burton, baby?
No, Appy.
Let's
Appy's
go
going to
left.
change my life.
6 again. Boys are up.
Come on,
Responsible
boys.
gambling.
Come on,
Bets
boys.
on screen. Appy Coruscant.
Come on, boys. Big play from
big
Cleary.
Jakey. Nice. Straighten her up, mate. Straighten her up.
Big play from Cleary there.
That's
That
massive.
was huge.
That's putting your balls on the line, saying, "I'm here, boys." And the
Hey.
hog is as big as it's ever been.
There's no doubting that was 90% chin, that play.
Dude, it was all chin.
That was all chin.
Might have hit his chin.
That's what I'm saying, right?
No,
Like,
no,
if
that was
you-
100% chin.
So this could start the boot scoot and baby bet off perfectly here. That's a 5,
Imagine if
6,
you-
7, 8
No.
scoring, and then Appy 9. Obviously, that doesn't sound
Where's
right.
Burton?
Here we go, boys.
Oh! Yes! 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 They're rattled.
See that? That's called
fuck was that?
aggressive, strong D. That's called boys are rattled.
What
They
the
can't even get a normal
fuck was
playoff.
that?
They can't even get a normal playoff.
Dude, that was not.
Oh, was it
good.
Cam Murray? Was it Cam Murray that did it?
Might have been Cam.
I mean, hot boy Cam. Is it surprising? No.
Cam did it with one of his
dear.
bangs.
Does it mean more too that he did it on Munster as well, like setting the tone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the tone.
definitely.
Setting
Set the
the tone on
tone.
Munster.
Munster already rattled.
I have a feeling he'll bounce back.
Yeah, there's something about Munster that gives me the feeling he maybe doesn't get rattled.
Ooh, who was that? Is that Martin in defence?
I don't think I've ever seen him particularly rattled. If I'm being honest.
No.
Ooh.
Great.
That
there it is.
was not how I saw that going. I saw Matt Burton.
Yeah, good
cross.
option, Chaz.
Oh, there it is.
Great option,
Jesus
Chaz.
Christ.
Early
Okay,
kick.
get it. Just pick it up.
That's a skipper's knock, that.
Go.
That's smart footy. Yeah,
Look at
fall over. Get in your boots, mate. Sort your boots out.
Couple of extra mils on them studs,
Yeah,
please.
stud length needs to be looked at. What's the ruling on stud length?
I think there are moulds these days, Eddie. I know that when
you can
you
wear
and I
those.
were pounding the grass,
we were of a vintage where you used to screw them in.
we were Spriggs guys, almost exclusively.
Screw 'em.
Go, Teddy!
Oh, fuck!
Go, Teddy! Go, Teddy! Go, Teddy! Oh, what
Fuck
the
you,
fuck was that
cunt.
for?
Yeah, see, there's no way he would have made a line break unless it was something illegal.
Oh, fucking Ashley Clyde.
Ashley.
I'm
Great
gonna
call.
keep my
They've been
powder
doing it all
dry about
game.
Ashley.
So growy.
Ashley's tough.
Ashley.
They're doing it all game. Look at this.
Does
See
he
how
have-
illegal that is.
Does Teddy have Guth written on his mouth guard, or
What's
did
the
I
problem
see that
with
correctly?
that there? I think it's for Gutherson.
Yeah, can you explain to me what I've missed in this?
I think there was maybe Appy was in the road of someone, like in the play. Like
The dream is to have
yeah, so
the
he
commentary.
couldn't get back there.
Oh, fuck me. That is ridiculous.
I don't
take
know
that.
about that.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, of course you will.
He couldn't get back there though. Like if he had got back there, he was right in that spot.
Listen, I don't have enough sort of an argument here other than to
Jesus.
say it's bullshit.
I tell you what, Jakey's been getting through a lot.
Yeah, that's
of
why you
work.
pick him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say before New South Wales almost scored before. James Graham said Jake Trbojevic will never be dropped ever again. So, I mean, if that's to be taken at face value, Jake, 80 years old, still playing
Jake,
State of Origin.
Yeah, and I
Here he
agree.
goes. Here he goes. Oh yes, there it is. Do something. Fuck.
Oh, that's a great tackle from Brian. He basically sent Cobbo into orbit.
They got him rattled there on the edge. At least we complete our set plays.
Absolutely not.
At least we don't put it on the deck.
Did you think Brian Taylor looked rattled then?
He looks scared. Look,
No
oh, fuck,
way.
oh, fuck.
Look at him. He's just
Look,
calm.
Burton
and
turning
composed.
in.
Yeah,
Calm
there
and
you go. Send you into orbit,
You know what I like there? You know what I like there? Brian, he didn't overcommit. He didn't fucking jam in like all wingers do. He showed a little bit of restraint. And that's what I like to see. I know you like seeing him jam in, but I
Yeah,
like seeing him stay
Kempy
out.
understand. Kempy, I think, lives every day with the reality that he doesn't understand why he would always jam.
Do you
Like why
jam-
wingers just naturally would jam in, right?
do
Like
you
he's like, I don't understand it either. I can't.
Do you jam in like other moments in your life? Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
think
Like in traffic and shit
every
like that.
night.
Do you ever? Every night.
well,
Yeah,
look,
good for you, dude.
back in the
Wow.
heyday.
Jesus, mate.
Look, probably not now. Husband.
Yeah,
Bit older.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Gonna say.
Yeah, well, you used to. It's just more like it's
Oh,
like,
Honeymoon
nice,
face.
shaky.
Honeymoon face.
correct. Great.
I'm
dummy
liking
from
what I'm
Jake.
seeing out of Jake tonight. Just such a competitor.
I don't want to outscope publicly, but he said some just disgraceful comments about Brad Fittler, and I wanted to give you the opportunity to say them yourself, Scope, if you felt like. Otherwise, we can just pretend like you never said them at all.
Look, Kempy, yeah, I'm happy to say it, boys. I'm not sure if Freddie gets Origin football as a coach.
That's a great kick from Isaiah. That's
Really?
Yeah. See, there you go. Let that hang in the air. What a fucking disgraceful.
I
thing to
think
say.
he may have even said, I don't think he gets State of Origin.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
He
I
did.
said straight away
You
as
said
a
that.
coach.
You did say
Because
that.
I'm a
You
big
said-
fan of his play on the field. I'm just not sure. I'm
He finished it off with, as a coach, fuck Brad Fittler. And we were like, oh my God, dude.
That's pretty
Brad
heavy.
Fittler you're talking
That is
about.
pretty. If you told Brad Fittler to go fuck himself after it, that's pretty hectic.
Well, that's why you bring me on, boys, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is, mate. It
It's
is.
the only reason I'm going to come in here. I'm going to have a
Controversy.
few controversial takes.
Yeah, but there's a
And I'm going to
difference
keep the people on
between
their toes all night.
there's a difference between controversy and sheer madness.
There was plenty of controversy on your post yesterday, Kempy, when I called Joe Manu the best fullback if he played there consistently as well.
Oh yeah.
People didn't like that.
Mate.
But that's how I roll, boys.
It's a fair point, though, that, like, And I don't know, I didn't read your comment, but just with someone going like,
good kick,
if that
Brucey.
man was playing fullback full time at a club, like what the fuck would he be like?
Jokes aside, like obviously I do it to just get a bit of a tickle on me fucking Saturday afternoon after I've done my ass on the punt. But I do also think 100% he would be top three.
Yeah.
Top three for sure. If he he's just, and even Kemper, you mentioned it when he plays six as well, like unbelievable.
He'd be like
When he
the most
plays six.
well-rounded fullback in the game almost, because he's got like the ball playing of a
Get up,
six,
Cam.
Get up,
crazy
Cameron.
ball running. Obviously now broken the record.
400
Strong as
metres.
anything.
Yeah.
He's big. He's strong. He's hot.
I'm glad. I
And
mean,
he's hot. That's,
well,
that's the most important thing.
Well, it puts it
absolutely.
over the line, doesn't it?
Well, it just puts him in a different category.
Oh fuck me.
You know?
Yeah. Is that? Oh, for fuck's
yes.
sake.
My God.
That's aggression. That's power. That's pride. That's Queensland spirit.
And you now see straight away, boys, how
we're
I've
reviewing it.
implemented fucking Kiwi chat into an Origin as well.
Well, dude, you got a couple of Kiwis here, so
Yeah.
I mean, don't worry about that. Aotearoa,
Yeah.
right?
Because essentially we're watching the possible probables to take on the Kiwis at the end of the year.
Do you know what, dude? I also didn't hate your take on the best
The
spine.
possibles, would
on
you
fucking
be-
New Zealand having a better spine than any Origin side.
Do you know Greg Bird called me about that? Birdie called me blowing up and he wanted me to explain it. First of all, I'm sort of, again, half taking the mickey. But then again,
It's
Joey
not the
Manu,
craziest.
so Joey Manu's the big one, right? He doesn't play fullback at club level. So he's probably the third best out of the three that are playing because he's just not playing there. For me, I've got Munster 1 at 6, Dill Brown's 2 for me, behind, and Jerome's 3 would be 3 out of the 3 that are playing. Then you've got, I think, Nath is 1. I reckon Jerome Hughes is 2. And my mate Ches is 3 at the moment, currently on form. And I believe Cheese is the best hooker when he plays it consistently. So
Yeah.
I didn't think I was that far off.
No, you're not. In terms of
Joey
like,
Manu's
the
the swing-
combination.
Joey Manu's the
But
swing
as a
one.
combination of the three of them, the four of them as well, it's like it's a red hot combo. Ooh,
Hot boy.
hot boy.
Hot boy taking off.
Oh, no.
Let's bring in AC, though, who is also a hot boy. One of the great things in Origin, and I can speak for Origin, is that if you can replace a hot boy with an equally hot boy, that's really good for your side. And it's actually a good omen.
You got to replace hotness with hotness. You have to.
Straight swap.
Just a straight swap. Straight in, straight out.
10 for a 10.
10 for 10. The World
10 for
Cup's
your
going to be
troubles.
interesting at the end of the year, though. It's going to be good.
Well, I honestly think you could make the argument on paper New Zealand have as good, arguably someone would
Penalty,
say better
thank you.
on paper than Australia. I believe Kiwi's forward pack is probably just a bit better than New Zealand's, and I think Australia's
two.
back line is better than Kiwi's back line.
Great call, Danny Badiris. Great call. Take the 2.
Yeah,
Sorry
they're
to-
scared,
sorry to get
boys.
the
They
fucking
know
points.
they're not going to score points. So they're
I'd
going.
like to throw the footy around, Tom.
Nah, you know what, dude? A lot of it, and as the TV freezes, which is perfect, really what you want. And
Well, it's
gone
come at the
dark.
perfect time where they're kicking a goal. And
Love it, love it. But yeah, I think in Origin you just take the 2. It's a smarter option, right? You just get the points. Here we go.
No, I understand that, Tom, but I'm saying what I would have liked to have seen. Sometimes I like to see the Steed and sing.
Oh, look, Eddie, I think that one thing we can guarantee is the Steeden is going to be singing tonight, and I think that, you know...
I
been
like,
singing
you know,
very
I like
well.
seeing a
It's a bit
singing
off tune
tune.
at the moment
No,
for
it's
you
off
guys.
tune, mate.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's off
but well,
tune.
sometimes you got to warm up the voice. Let's be
But
honest.
also, as it's turned out, we've only been off tune because you've been dogs and you've been raking the ball out.
Yeah.
are we still talking about Grinspoon too, by the way, boys?
Well, one of the great pre-game
What a warm-up.
performances. Tell you what, I didn't mind them.
Look, I think...
Grinspoon, have they come out with a new album recently, or is that a Perth-based? We were discussing, is that just a Perth-based like convenience decision?
Oh, he's missed it.
Nailed it.
Look, I have absolutely no idea about where Grinspoon's from or what they've been up to, but they were okay, Tom.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. He's calm as a cucumber.
You know what?
He doesn't
Billy
look
Slater.
calm.
Look at him.
He
He's
looks
shaving his
calm.
beard.
He's
Graying is graying right in front of your
but
eyes.
he's
how
shaving it
fucking
off
hot
as
he
well.
is.
He's
Look
trying
how
to
hot he
hide
is.
it, dude. He's trying to lie to the
Look
public.
how fucking hot our coach is.
No, I think he's trying to.
Oh, please. You wish your coach looked as hot as Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid.
Are you telling me Freddie Fittler's not hot?
He's hot.
That's ridiculous.
Paused again.
But he doesn't have
Fuck
the charm
me
of Billy the
dead.
Kid.
Someone-
The cute.
Here
He's
we go.
not as cute.
We could be about 5 seconds behind. Had a bit of lag there.
Yeah,
so.
here we go. Catch up. 11:45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 11:50. Tell you what, usually in State of Origins, you look up and it's like 40 minutes have gone. I feel like this start's actually not as quick as I would have usually experienced in
I
State
think
of
it
Origin.
depends on where you watch it, who you're watching it with, how much liquor you've got on board, the environment. You know what I mean?
Well, if you're inebriated, then obviously everything goes quicker.
It does, and you blink and 2 hours are gone.
Get him on his back, son. Nah.
Get off here, mate. That's way too long.
Kempy, do you like after game one's performance they kept Paddy Carrigan on the bench?
Let's go, Burton.
I can see why they did it.
I like it.
Because why change a guy that had such impact?
Yeah.
And you don't want to lose that impact because that impact was almost the difference. That's when we really kicked on when they came on. I will say it's going to be interesting to see Tino laterally in defence, how he goes compared to Cotter, playing longer minutes, and interesting to see whether Carrigan comes straight on for Tino or he comes on for one of the forwards, front rowers. But look, Paddy Carrigan, another hot boy. He was outstanding game one. Great catch, Caleb Ponga.
That's a good kick.
Safe as a bank.
Just good. Everything was good. Banks aren't that safe in this fucking economic climate, mate. I wouldn't be using that analogy.
What banks
Are we in a recession, are we, boys?
Well, I don't know.
Well, not yet, but look, the financial it's not terribly promising.
No, it's not looking good.
Interesting.
Interest rates is where they are.
The game speed is actually down compared to game one by a substantial margin.
It looks a little. Does it look a bit dewy out there?
The field looks like it's chopping up a bit.
Yeah.
And Tedesco's fallen over about 5 times. Again, a sprint-based issue, but.
Yeah, I reckon both teams have physically started the game a lot better.
Oh! Yes!
6 of the best.
To go.
6 of the best. Go,
Who's
KP.
there? Who's there? Jake. You know what? If that was game one, I don't know who would have been there, but it wouldn't have been Jake, and that would have been a.
Well, no one would have
length
been
of
there
field
because
try.
Jake's not on the field.
I feel like New South Wales have literally just gone, hey, let's just play
Oh,
like this.
shaky.
Look at him. Look at the state of him already. Just
I don't want to
gets
tempt
through
fate, but I believe heavily that there is a strong.
Yeah, that bit, absolute grubs,
There's a
mate.
strong link to his Eastern European roots and his inability to get knocked out. I feel like that tackle was like he's puts his head anywhere, right? It doesn't seem to matter.
Wow, here we go, boys. Got him under the pump
There's nothing worse than when a player cuts you in half like that and apologises you too. No,
Yeah.
just after. He used to do it at training all the
Sorry
time.
about that, dude.
Is this me or
Who,
Crichton
Jake?
getting hotter?
Yeah.
That's what I said, dude. Milan. He's got Milan haircut.
A good dude.
Oh, that looked like Frankie Edgar or Tony Ferguson getting kicked in the
Oh,
mouth.
see, look at that. Great hold, Kalen.
Are you sucking him off for holding the ball?
He could have passed it there to Munster and been a risky play. But he's mature, he's hot. Angus Crichton really does suit the sky blue.
Well, you tried to tear strips off me publicly the other day on the Bloke in a Bar DMP podcast for basically talking about support play of Ruben Garrick. And here you are literally deep-throating Kalen Ponga for holding the ball. And I just think that,
I wasn't calling him one of the best fullbacks in the competition because he's
great tackle. Oh, almost.
Go
Great
Chaz.
tackle.
Oh,
Go
Yes,
Chaz.
great tackle.
There
Almost.
it is.
Great tackle.
That's 6 tackle breaks for our 7.
Get
Well,
into
yeah,
it,
Cherry
boys.
Evans, when he's not wearing fucking the Queensland maroon, is the greatest 7 in the comp.
Well,
Oh, that's a great tackle. That's a great tackle.
Here we
Really
go,
good
boys.
tackling.
Here we go, boys.
that's 4, baby. Come on.
Come on, baby. Bit of
Magic
repeat
Murray,
set.
baby.
Drop it.
Set
Repeat
us up
set.
for Magic Murray.
Repeat set here, boys. Look, great run, Papa Lee.
There's nothing better than a left winger in Origin
No,
going over in the corner for the
That's
Maroons.
just
Here it
defended
is.
here. They're going right.
Oh, Selwyn will do. Selwyn will
Yes,
do.
yes, there it is.
Oh, come on,
Repeat
Cut.
set.
Oh,
He
knocked on.
He bounced it. He knows it. He bounced it and he knows it.
No, he's not up to
He
it.
bounced it and he knows. That's a kid there.
He's not up to it. That's just it's a boy.
Yeah, dude.
Hasn't seen enough winners.
Nah, this ain't basketball, brother.
That's a get out of jail free card. So there you
I
go,
tell
boys.
you what, we're sending down the barrel of a dropout now.
Now
give
it's-
us the steed, baby.
Yeah, we'll take that.
You could almost argue Brian's done that on purpose.
Yeah.
Look at
Brian-
that. There's escorts there
He's a
everywhere.
cool customer, Bizzer.
Oh, he's as cool as they get. Look at
He's-
that. No, he went, fuck it. Let that one go. Probably shouldn't have.
Oh, that's a knock back play on.
Up until this point. Now it's out.
And Tor touched it. Oh, there it is. Tor touched it before it hit the ground.
Could you imagine, dude? That would have fucking rocked me. That would have rocked me to my core if Ty would have done that. Time check
fuck.
here. 15:23.
I tell you, I
Set
am
your TVs
actually.
accordingly.
Yeah. Good luck.
This is actually extremely close.
It is, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
When
Nice. That's a better run. That's making up for his past indiscretions.
I just can't believe how much of a gap there was between New South Wales and Queensland last year, and then this year it is like razor close.
But
Like,
you
Isn't
understand
that
that's
wild?
because we don't have Turbo and Latrell, right? Like, if
Well,
we had
maybe,
them, then it'd be
maybe.
like, you know.
I
you
think
wouldn't beat
that,
us by 50.
yeah,
We
but
might.
missing out arguably our 2 best players is, it's not ideal.
Go Appy.
Oh,
I honestly reckon it would still be pretty close.
Nah,
It'd be closer
Tommy,
to
You guys are
last
way
year.
better this year than you were last year, just as a side generally, as well as
Boom.
form and everything. Queensland team's playing well.
I think Turbo would have scored a hat trick already.
You could
if he
argue
was
that
playing.
Adam Reynolds alone is the reason that Queensland are a better side this year because of what he's done for your Broncos side.
Teddy needs to change his boots.
Yeah, someone get the message, Teddy. Change your boots.
Change
mate.
your boots, dude. Or just, you know what? Don't sidestep. Just run straight.
Tell you what, Nike wouldn't be happy about this. Do you reckon Nike's going to send the message, oh, change your boots?
Mate, if I'm Nike, I'd be like, change your boots or you're taping up the logo at half time because this is not
good
helping.
for brand Nike.
So you're into your skipper already, boys? You're not happy with
No,
your
we're into
skipper?
the Nike.
I'm into the boots.
We're into Nike.
I'm into the boots.
Okay. All right, you're taking on the big dog brand then.
Yeah, we are. Unless they want to sponsor
Well,
us.
if they want to
then
sponsor us,
obviously-
then I'll change my tune pretty quick.
What am I
Here
rocking?
he is.
Paddy on.
Here he
Here he
is.
is.
Paddy Carrigan, the whole of New South Wales. Buttocks just puckered up.
No,
I didn't. We didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
Yes,
me
a bit of
dead.
fucking footy. A bit of fucking...
Go Magic
Oh,
Murray.
Jesus Christ.
Crichton, make your tackles.
What was
buddy.
it that Willie Mason was saying on your show, Scope, just about generally with Paddy Carrigan?
He said he just talked about a rookie running for 198 metres on debut, and he said he wouldn't get over 100. So Paddy's going to run for 101 of the best tonight, boys.
Fucking hell.
By the way,
I bloody
Paddy
hope
tough
not.
carry again.
You can't bet on meters run anymore. Can
Paddy
you?
tough carry?
Jesus
That's
Christ.
simply, mate.
Yeah.
Teddy.
That's just what happens
He'd
sometimes
probably-
on live streams, boys. Just
Yeah.
that just come to me.
Just gold.
Yeah.
That
just
just come to
gold.
me.
Just audible goal, mate.
Yeah.
Look at that line speed from Paddy Carrigan.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
look
an
at that offload. That's delicious.
No, thank
There
you.
he is again.
No, thank you.
Yes!
No, thank you.
Look at how classy
Come on,
that
Matty.
chip kick was.
Oh, my.
Headgear on headgear.
The way you just looked at me after I touched your shoulder was like, if you ever touch me like that again, I'm going to fucking kill you.
No, it didn't.
I was like, oh, fuck, I'm sorry.
That was just my normal face.
Amused.
Sorry, I'm just going to keep doing it now.
What's getting
Dude, that
weird
was fucking awful.
Straight off the bat, boys, is Jerome and Teddy forcing a little bit for your liking? Or-
It doesn't feel like they're doing what it feels like. There's some fuck ups going on. How
Look
many,
at that.
how
Look
many
at that
errors have we
intensity
had?
from the Queensland boys. Just too intense.
Appy though, look at the Appy's intensity. That's what you want. That's Origin intensity.
Lindsay Collins.
I feel like we've made quite a few errors.
Yeah, and unforced ones too.
Yeah, like that drop ball from Luai.
That's a penalty. How's that not a second effort? Jesus.
I feel like the tackle was still going.
Yeah. That's just a tackle in motion.
Where is he? Yeah, Paddy, oh.
Oh yeah,
Appy's been good in the middle there because they've been running at him fucking all day.
Jake's
everyone
made
talks about
13
his,
tackles, most on the ground.
his deception around the ruck, obviously, when you watch him play, but he is such a good defender for them, for Penrith.
Yeah.
Because there's no spots. You know, like if you got a hooker that can defend, when you play like against Penrith, there's no one on the field that you can spot up.
Well, he's played 13 tackles as well, Appy.
New
Here we
South
go,
Wales.
make up for it,
shit
Selwyn.
kick.
New South Wales are doing a really good job in the.
Oh, there's the
Matty
Dubbo
Burton.
boy. There's the Dubbo boy. You can always rely on a Dubbo boy.
New South Wales
You know
are
that,
doing
Scott?
really good in the ruck of like turning the Queensland players around and like wrestling them
know that,
back.
That's one of those things that I don't think, as a rugby league dead shit, such as myself and Edward are, is I'm speaking for you. Is that like in
Not
the
on my
ruck,
behalf.
sort of a like, you know, that wrestling aspect where it's about like finding your front or turning him around. Just those little. There's a bit of nuance there that I don't think a lot of
Well,
dribblers
Penrith do it really well. They hit you, hold you up, and then they like drag you back like all the time, nearly every tackle. And New South Wales are doing it really well here. I mean, we saw Crichton do it to a crazy degree, but they've been doing it pretty much every tackle. Get some kick pressure. Fuck.
That kick wasn't.
Yeah, that's not really what.
Take him out. Take him out. Oh, you
He's
could
too
have taken.
strong. You're not going to take Sell. He's too strong.
You could have fucking.
He's
carried
too
him
strong.
out.
He's too good.
When do you, if you're New South Wales or Queensland, bring on your Grants and Cooks?
Fuck me. Oh, fuck me.
Great tackle.
Well,
Great tackle.
Harry come at the 25-minute mark last game. I'd imagine
It's a
it
similar
works.
thing.
Oh, go Brucey. There
Benny
it
Hunt
is.
just bought himself another 5 minutes there, boys.
That's a penalty. That's literally a penalty.
Good
Sweet.
tackle.
Here he is. Keep racking him up, Paddy. Keep racking him up.
Found his front again.
I see Jake maybe playing the Paul Gallen 80 minutes at front row.
So do I.
We just need to get in the grind, boys.
Oh, that's a great take. That's a great take.
Munster's kicking game's a little bit off. Not as good as he was.
Oh, shit. You're turning on your fucking number one guy.
No, he just hasn't been landing it like the Burton catch before.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
they
at
tackled
that.
two
Oh,
players.
my
That's how
God.
dominant they are.
Does Paddy Carrigan get 15 metres for taking him back
Surely.
in defence?
Surely.
I hope not.
They should give him 15.
That should really come off it.
Oh, there he is. He's still hot.
Just really
Mate,
hot.
well, I think he looks hotter. You know?
Oh, wow. Oh, Lindsay couldn't even fucking tackle him. That's bad. That's bad news.
Like,
for
I
Queensland.
honestly, I would love a scientist to study Teddy's body because I don't understand. He must be like very
Maybe it's
hard.
like Yoel Romero, where it's like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever the muscles are around the certain important parts of his body. Just
Here we
like,
go. Here's his
Ooh.
first kick.
Oh, look at that
please
thing.
don't fucking
Drop it.
Kiddies.
drop it.
Honestly, KP's one of
Jesus
the best in the game at taking the torpy bomb.
Fuck, he's so good. He's improved just in this like period with Slater. Like, or at least playing with Queensland, he was outstanding game one. He was my most underappreciated.
wow,
no.
Jakey.
How is that, mate? That's a
just a
send-off.
pen- no, it's
That's
just a penalty.
Send him off.
That's,
No,
It's just a penalty.
that's 10 at club
Where's the
level.
consistency? That's
10 at
definitely
club
10
level.
at club level. Definitely. And they did it in game fucking
Yeah, but
1,
it's
2.
nothing in Origin. In Origin.
Look at that. Look at that.
No, that's fine. Relax.
I'm going to allow it in
Don't
Origin.
be a
Where
pussy.
have you
I am
two-
going to allow it in Origin.
I actually think you should allow that in Origin.
Yeah.
You have to, but you
that
give it a
would be-
penalty. You put him on report.
It is the second game in a row you guys
There
have
you
tried to
go.
excuse.
Good.
If that's a send-off, you can turn off.
Oh, there he is. Harry, baby goat.
He's so fucking good, man.
22
He
minutes
is
this
good.
time.
He's honestly like Cam Smith. Absolutely, 100% will always be the GOAT. But when you talk about like the most well-rounded, like tell me a hooker that's had like the pace of Grant, the power of Grant, the ball playing of Grant, the ability to read a game of Grant. Like he's just so well-rounded.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yes! Yes! What a try!
Did my mate.
What a try! He did it with his ass out too. That's
One
how
of my mates
disrespectful
backs
it was.
Felice Kafusi every time for first try scorer in Origin. Fuck off.
He just scored a try with his ass out. That's how
It was
disrespectful
also
it
a
was.
blatant forward pass. Whatever.
yeah.
Whatever. It was a forward
He
pass.
literally ran with his ass hanging out. His
It was
asshole was in
fucking
the air.
forward as shit.
He was
forward.
like, look at my asshole
Look at
while I
this. Watch
score.
this. This is 3 metres forward.
Look at this.
This
Look how
is
forward
3
this is.
metres
Look
Look
at
at
me.
this.
Look at that.
Oh,
That is
for fuck's sake, he's like in front of him.
Great. Oh, look at that. Try time,
Felice.
baby.
Show it
Did they
again.
get
Wow. That's just great.
Show the
footy.
forward pass. Like,
Show
we
the
can
forward
show the
pass.
forward
Just some
pass, right?
really, really
Fuck,
good
he didn't
footy.
have him.
We can just, didn't he?
No.
Well, your mates, you know.
Look at this
It's-
forward
Look at
pass.
this. Tell me that's not forward. You've lost your
fucking
fucking
come
mind.
Some
on.
great footy. Some really good footy there.
No, you guys are fucked. You guys are fucked. This
I can't
game's
tell you.
fucked.
I'm not surprised. You got to turn to underhand tactics.
Well,
to
it's
get a
actually,
fucking
no,
goal.
it's Ashley Klein, dude. I'm not going to
Yeah.
blame refs, but I.
What about Freddie came out and said that Ashley Kyne's not the best ref in the comp?
He's
Yeah.
not.
But like to like say that before a game is pretty hectic.
Well, it's actually not a smart idea, but you know what? He's not.
I tell you what.
Oh,
That is so fucking forward.
Came out of hands.
So
back.
Freddie doesn't get New South Wales coaching, is what you're saying, boys.
No.
What I would say to that is,
I'm happy
He doesn't
with
get
that.
Origin coaching.
Ah, no,
All right,
I will
that just
not
comes
say
from
that.
your mouth.
Here we go. I'm a
No, Kemper,
Queenslander. I thought
You can sit
that
on the
was
fence on
forward.
this. I'm trying to get the boys in.
If they lose, I'll probably say.
I would say this. I don't think potentially that it was great for Freddie to come out saying that because Ashley Klein may well have closed his eyes on that play.
Yeah.
God, fuck you then, mate.
No, that was forward, so forward. Everyone's saying it's forward.
everyone's
I've just
saying
canvassed at least 3.5 dribblers who all said that was forward. And that he missed that.
That's
He
a
missed that.
great.
He fucking missed that.
Touchies don't know what
Yeah,
they're
no,
doing.
they don't. This is ridiculous.
Haven't seen much of Valentine, actually.
It's a weird game, this one.
It looks like the conditions, like underneath, like you see him slipping over. You
Yeah.
taking the mickey about the boots, but it looks like it's pretty slippery there. And
On the way
that's
in, I was
playing a
listening,
factor. It looks like it's just way more physical.
on the way in, I was listening to Triple M, and they were like, perfect conditions. They're going to be throwing the ball around. The deck's all good. Like,
It does not look perfect
the
to me.
deck looks like a pile of shit. No disrespect to Up to Stadium, if you feel like sponsoring the podcast ever. Not that you necessarily would. I feel like
Brought to you
just
by
gotta
Up to
cover
Stadium.
your base. Yeah, brought to you by Up to Stadium.
Well, look,
Yeah.
it'd be a little bit random. I would say this. It may well be up to scratch from an AFL perspective, but that's not an Origin deck.
No, it's not. This
That's
thing
not
looks
an
like
Origin
shit,
deck.
dude.
Look at
that
it.
thing.
Look at it, mate.
That's a great shot.
A game like a bloody New South Wales Cup game, you get called off on this fucking
100%.
This is starting to get dangerous.
I wouldn't have played A grade today on this.
Have a listen to them.
Exactly.
They're
Fuck
scared
footy.
of playing on a bit of rough field. Queensland play on rough fields all the time
Nah,
because
dude.
we're tough, we're
I'm
hard. and
concerned about
New
your
South Wales-
players.
New South Wales need the perfect
I'm
field to play
concerned about
on.
Cherry Evans, dude.
My hair's a bit out of whack. Can't play footy. Whereas
Our hair's
Queensland,
out of whack. We love it.
Queensland, bloody battlers, mate. Look at this. He's the battler of all battlers. Munster.
He's not happy. Val.
He's not happy.
Yeah.
He's
That's
definitely not happy.
That's Origin.
He's Grant.
Oh, he's still into him.
Did he just get angry at Val?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about setting standards,
Yeah.
making sure the boys are up to it.
See, I mean,
Yeah, and we've got
You
our
know
grub
what?
on. We've got our arrows on now, so now you're a fuck. We brought our grub on.
Is he your grub?
Yeah, 100% Arrow's
I
our
thought
grub.
Kafusi was because he forearms like small kids in the face when he's getting tackled by him.
That was a reach on Kafusi.
Yeah.
He's nowhere near a grub, Kafusi.
Well, they did it because of that Sam Walker thing. And
There was
like,
a few years ago. There was one where it's like, "Ooh, that
Yeah,
was a
he
bit
did
bad."
one.
But I don't. The Sam Walker
the
one.
Sam Walker was
Nah.
bullshit.
Like,
There was
what's
nothing
he
in
supposed to? Like, fuck.
Footy.
It's footy.
Nah, he's grub.
Line up.
the way they were
Rack 'em
explaining
up.
it, like with the Sam Walker, and they're like, he cocked his elbow. I'm like, but he didn't though. Like he absolutely didn't.
That's the only way I got meters is back row running halves like that. Otherwise, I would have fucking got negative meters.
That was your MR.
If we can't run it,
six again.
if we as back rowers can't run it at halves,
What the
then
fuck's
I
the
wouldn't have
point?
fucking played in the NRL.
Yeah. You didn't have a job, mate.
Oh yeah,
Righto, boys. Let's respond.
yeah. Well, it's about responding.
Sometimes it's about how you respond.
Remember that we scored first in game one.
That's right, and it meant nothing because we lost.
Oh,
That was forward.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I think New
That's
South
three.
Wales are going to turn the other cheek here. That's the kind of people they are. Respect it. They're good people, but they're going to turn the other cheek and get dominated.
that's fucking disgraceful.
I don't think
dude.
that makes
And
sense.
unfortunately, I don't trust your opinion in this situation. With the greatest respect.
I will say I really like Cleary's energy. Like you can just see he's fucking.
Yeah, he's up and
It
about.
looks clunky though.
Yeah.
It is clunky.
It is clunky, but it's better than game one. Like I feel like he's.
Trust the Dubbo boy! You must trust him!
Respond! You ever heard of a response?
That's how you respond. That's how you celebrate us too. You two weasels. You didn't do anything when you scored.
You wouldn't have even known
wouldn't
Queensland
even
scored when
fucking
fucking
known.
Kafusi went over your weak dogs.
Yeah, New South
How
Wales
about that
like
response?
to
That's it,
rewrite
baby.
history. Rewriting history.
How about that response?
Just give it to a
Eddie,
Dubbo
great to
boy.
fucking be with you,
Just
mate.
give it to a
Shout out
Dubbo
to
boy.
Dubbo.
Was that
Shout out to
Cleary?
everyone.
Look at this.
It's a great
Yeah, but look at the Dubbo boy
Look at the
here. Wants the
Dubbo.
footy. He wants the footy.
He's had a kilo of Devon. He's got a kilo of Devon
That's
on
all
board.
Devon right there, baby. That's all Devon.
That's a great kick from Cleary. Look at that.
Get
Fuck,
your
that's
Devon
skillful.
out.
I will say that's number 3 for my bingo boys as well that I told you
There
about.
you go. Yeah, great start.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Great
So
start.
anyone that
Great
backed
pick
3
up.
try scorers out of 5 skips 5 of the best.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Now, obviously, Scope is betting against the team he supports, which is a huge no-no. But if he is getting you jammed, then I think you just take that, don't you?
Yeah. it looks bad if you don't get the jam, but if you get the jam, 6 again.
Yeah, it's play on. That's fucking great. On debut, headgear on.
Looks the part,
Look
don't
at
you
some
reckon?
Cleary, man, stepping in like
Look at
that.
him. Looks the
He
part.
spotted a real defensive weakness in the Queensland side, and he
Oh, he
capitalised.
just smelt weakness.
Did he?
Yeah, he smelt weakness.
Yeah, it was a weakness.
Where was the weakness? It was on
Here.
your
Well, everywhere.
It was the fullbacks out of place. Fucking Cherry's jammed
Look,
up.
weakness. Ponga doesn't know where he is. He's all over the place. Kafusi's out of position. Cobbo's shit. No.
Look at that stadium.
Look at
Holy.
that. Boom.
Yeah, sold out, dude. What's the
Do you reckon
capacity?
the person that
65,
do you reckon the person in the crowd caught that and was like, I just caught a Burton bomb?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then he'll tell his son, and then they'll tell their sons, and you know.
And then every time a Burton
become
bomb
a
gets
family
dropped,
heirloom.
yeah, and every time they watch a Burton bomb get dropped, you'll be like, I caught it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
caught it.
Oh,
now,
that's
do you have
got
to?
me feeling things, bro.
But you do have to return the Steeden in rugby league, don't you? Like if you catch
You
it
should
in
be
the
able to
crowd,
keep
you
it.
should
eh?
be able to keep
You should
it.
be able to keep it.
Yeah,
The
we should-
NFL,
you
they
have to
let
give
them
it
No,
keep
you got to
it.
give them back.
Do you have to give him back?
Yeah, I think because they kick into crowds so often. Like imagine if you had a 50.
How
to
many
6
Steedens do you reckon go on in a crowd on
If you had like
penalties?
if you had a mauling, what when Storm pumped Warriors 70 points, like you would have lost.
Golk, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you could be losing 25 footies.
Yeah. The NRL probably don't
many
have the
footies.
budget for that many Steedens.
Too many footies, yeah, you're right.
Maybe you allocate extra budget when they're playing like the Warriors or the Tigers or the fucking
How do you-
Titans and shit.
Yeah,
You go, all
yeah,
right, we
yeah.
need to increase the budget because we're going to lose some balls.
Well, I think they would know that you've got to take more footies up.
Yeah.
When a beater side's playing a strong one, you've got to take more Steedens. Do you reckon they get them at cost price, the Steeden?
I'd hope Steeden were giving them for free.
You reckon they're giving them for free?
Well, I mean, it's fucking promotion, isn't it?
Well, if you're asking for them back, maybe things are a bit tight.
Are they
you know?
reusing them after the game? Like, are these balls seeing multiple games?
Yeah. How many games do these balls see?
That's a fucking great
Nah.
Do
question.
you pick
for
up
me.
a footy and go, this one's seen a couple of games?
No, I think you're rocking with fresh Steedens every game.
So you could let them fucking go.
Yeah, but like...
You don't want to run
are you-
out in a game.
Yeah, are you going to roll with 25 just in case?
Yeah, it's
You know
fair
what I
point.
mean? Where
No, it
if you
is.
load up, you get 4 or 5, and they get sent back after a penalty or a goal kick, then you don't have to...
No, that's a good
Have
point.
you ever,
You'd have to employ an extra person to hold the Steedens, wouldn't you, if you had 25?
If you had a fuckload of Steedens.
That'd have to be a one-man job.
You'd have a bucket of them, right? And I mean, buckets it doesn't sound big enough. Maybe like a drum.
We can get a big bucket.
You
Tom.
can get a huge bucket.
Buckets don't need to be small, mate.
It's a great point.
It's a great point.
You wouldn't be allocating it to the ball boys, would you?
Can
They've
you
got
trust
enough.
them with it?
They've got enough pressure as it is.
You're right.
Did you ever have the ball boys like throw a bit of oil on there, a bit of baby oil or anything?
You know, like
I don't know personally, but I know the Manly coaches in their day they don't mind a bit of trickery, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me
those
if
kids are walking around
Desmond,
with Vaso on their hands.
if Desmond or Twos fucking did something like that. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Freddie disgusted that he doesn't get Origin footy as a coach.
Well, hold on. That's fucking. We're winning, bro.
It's 8 points to 6.
We're about to take the lead.
Well,
I will say I did think that New South Wales would be like more intense than what they've been first 20. Not to say they won't win it, but I thought there'd be blokes flying out of the line.
This game's been a bit like it hasn't felt super Origin-y. There's like the defense has been good. There's been big hits, but there's just been a weird sort of I don't know what it is. If it's the disgraceful state of the pitch, is it the dangerous pitch
is there a bit of a lack of passion maybe
from the Queenslanders? You reckon? What do you
maybe? Yeah. Like they're not holding up their side of the bargain.
Like we've come to play.
Yeah, we've come to represent the game and the concept and our state. And Queensland just aren't up to it.
We're here for the concept.
Come on.
Tip it. Get in.
Go, KP!
Go, him!
Go, son!
Go, Buster! Go, Buster! Go, Buster!
Get low!
Yes! Now I'm up, boys. Now you've got me up.
There it is, baby!
Now you've got me up.
There it is! That's the Mad Dog, baby. He always delivers. He's always there. Let's go, baby!
Now you've got me up, boys.
Holy shit.
Suck it on me purple vote for Storm.
And
for
KP
Storm
the hot
purposes.
boy. Oh, KP the hot boy is so fucking hot. Look how fucking hot he is.
KP, I'm going to call it. Is KP early favourite for man of the match straight away off the bat there, boys?
He's so fucking hot.
Ah, shit.
Is that Crichton that missed that?
Fuck me dead. He's so hot.
Stephen.
Speaking of people that get Origin footy,
Stephen
number 6 does,
Stephen gets
boys.
exploited here.
I think we can agree upon that.
Stephen.
Oh,
Stephen. Stephen.
Oh, Stephen.
Oh, he's throwing in the dummy too.
Stephen.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, and then Val.
Oh, Stephen. Stephen knows that's not Origin standard. Stephen knows.
And look, even the finger, even
he
these
puts
ones.
his hand up. That
Yeah, time for a point before he put down the
smug
Steedham.
little fuck.
Before he kicked away another Steedham.
Did he high five the cameraman then? Shout out to that guy with the nose ring of doom. That's a serious nose ring. Hey,
The nose ring of doom.
He knew early too. He knew early before everyone
you
else
could
did.
fucking hang your clothes off that
Look at
nose
that.
ring if you needed him to
100%.
dry.
I fucking love that man.
100%.
I love that human being. He's such a fucking goat.
Does that say player of the match for Origin too as well?
He's a
boys?
footballer, that kid.
He plays a bit
Kid
of
can
football.
play football.
He fucking plays footy.
Kid can play footy.
He's had a bit of
Look at
footy in
this,
his time.
Stephen.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
It's not good enough at
That's
this
not
level.
good enough.
Yeah.
That's a
not
pleasure
good
to
enough.
watch, boys.
That is champagne.
No, it's not.
It's a pleasure to watch.
It's
Not a
champagne.
pleasure to watch. It's fucking tough.
He almost
to
looked
watch.
like he went out dead to me.
Yeah,
I'd be
they put
re-looking at that.
Yeah, could you imagine?
I think that was rushed through.
Did you see? Actually, he didn't even kick the. He scored that many of them that he didn't even have to kick the Steedham.
Did he miss it, or did he try? Oh, he just threw it down.
He just threw it down on the ground.
Oh, it's beautiful stuff, guys. It's really beautiful
We're here for the
stuff.
concept. We're here to represent the concept.
Did you see that article?
We just love the concept.
Yeah.
There was an article like of a journo like having a crack at Queensland because they didn't go to Perth like a few days earlier to support the game.
I tried to
Well, 'cause you
buy
don't get
into
the
that.
concept.
No, you don't. I tried to buy into that rhetoric. You fuckers didn't go in there to sell the game, right? Like you just.
Isn't that what it's all about? Selling the game to the
So
people.
say that again. They didn't go early
Like
enough.
apparently there was an article some dude was like saying Queensland need to be better. They didn't go to Perth earlier to promote the game. Like 2
When did they
days.
get there?
They got there like Thursday or something. So it's
I
like
think they got
instead
in-
of getting there Tuesday, they got there
I think
Thursday.
they got there
reaching.
Friday.
They're reaching, Kempy.
Mate, what are you talking about? You should get there and promote the game. This is
Should get there
about
2 weeks
fucking-
before.
Mate, this is about making some money for grassroots rugby league, right? Kids need boots and shit.
You don't-
know
Go,
what I mean?
Paddy! Go, Paddy. That's 10 more. Thank you.
He's
Kids need boots.
Kids
Mace is
need
wearing that
boots.
jersey game 3.
Billy Slater chose to deprive young Queensland kids of boots just so he could stay in fucking Queensland for a couple extra days.
I mean, talk about selfish.
What a piece of shit.
Consider, and the game's given everything.
Yeah, and we're here for
everything to him.
We're here for the concept.
Everything
more than
he
anything.
well, that's right. Everything he owns, Tom.
Sounds
everything he's got in his
loser
life.
rhetoric. Here for the
can-
concept, loser rhetoric.
Mate, all we're saying is that Billy has everything in life thanks to rugby league.
Yeah.
And
Oh, here he is.
he can't even go early to give some kids some boots.
Yeah.
Drop that.
Here we go. No,
Toots.
we don't drop those, buddy.
Let's go,
Not in
Toots.
New
Get that
South
cakes.
Wales.
Tom, have you noticed, and I may have forgotten, but doesn't seem like there is an intention to go aerial to Toops?
I was of the understanding that Toops brought in for his aerial prowess.
Yes, and once that was sort of made clear, I thought that then off the back of that we would see them go aerial.
I thought we'd see him fly like an eagle, mate.
Cleary doesn't.
Fly like an eagle. Let your spirit.
That's exactly what I was. I think that's Seal who sings that, isn't it?
I believe it's Seal.
I think it's Seal. And ironic that he's singing about eagles when he is a marine mammal.
Well, I think he looks out of the water and dares to dream.
Wishes, you know what I mean?
Wishes he was a sea eagle.
Yeah.
Come on, get up, son. Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck!
yes! Go! Yo, get out of each other's way! Oh, come on, Klein, pull it up, you dog.
Let's go. It's about how you respond. It's about how you respond.
It's tackled.
Hold on. Just go. Just relax.
Yeah! That's advantage.
Yes,
That's
advantage.
Offside!
That's a
That's
knock on
advantage.
first. Knock on first from New South Wales.
Dude, what the fuck are we doing? Like, just hold on to the fucking ball. Go New
That's
South
panic
Wales.
footy. That's called panic footy. Yeah, the mad dog.
Yeah, fuck off, Munster.
Give us the footy, bruh.
Wait, Munster, fuck off, respectfully.
Oh.
Knock on.
There you go.
There. Knock on there. Knock on there.
Offside, Munster. Send him off.
Offside. Send him off. That's a red card, isn't it?
Send him off.
That's got to be Queensland's ball, surely.
Yes, stanky boy. Billy Slater
What?
does hate kids.
Yeah, I thought so. It's been confirmed in the comments.
How is this New South Wales ball?
Because you're offside.
You saw that Munster was
Teddy had the ball in
and it
his
went
hand.
backwards, and then
Did you ever play the
Munster,
game?
But Munster wasn't offside. Like, who's he offside to?
Val Holmes touched it.
But Teddy had it.
No, he didn't.
No, but Val touched it out of his hands. Val
Touched it out of his hand.
Did you ever play rugby league?
Yeah, did you see that?
Oh.
Great tackle, Bruce. Look at the two little fellas in the middle there just fucking ripping and tearing. Come on, boys. Come on. Don't make the mistake, boys.
Wouldn't
Don't
mind
make
a
the mistake.
boot scooting baby going over. Oh, he's
Well,
off.
he's off.
Well,
So-
whatever. No, but even just
Well,
in
5,
the whole
6 or a 7 or an
5,
8.
6, 7 or an 8.
Come on, boys. Keep sliding. Keep sliding. Plenty of room
Oh,
here.
my God, dude. He's slipping on.
Seriously, something's got to be done about this. Something's got to be done
If
about
he doesn't
this.
have other boots, like surely they've got longer molds or something, don't
6
they?
again. Are you kidding me?
No,
he
he's not.
surrendered.
No, he's serious.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Ashley's dead serious. One of the great referees.
He's the best in the game by some way.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
I feel like Queensland's offside.
And another 6
literally
again.
every
Another 6
play.
again. Great
Holy
call from
Look how
Ashley.
offside Queensland is.
Someone's got to go to the bin at some point, Ashley.
Just beyond offside. Look at that.
Come on,
offside.
boys.
Ashley Klein of shaves his forehead fame.
Great tackle, DCE.
Each to their own. Tom.
No, there's not
Not
wrong, but he just shaves his. I think he just shaves it. I don't think he's balding. I think he shaves his forehead.
Keep going, Munster. Don't turn in. No,
Oh,
yes, get there.
fuck's
Get
sake.
there.
Oh, Tupou, that's just body on the
Toops.
line.
Go,
body
Toops.
on the line.
Go, Toops.
Origin spirit.
Fuck. Come on, boys. Get off the line.
I'm not loving our attack. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Crazy. It's
not
not fantastic.
I'm not. It doesn't. It's not turning me on.
Teddy's going for kicks.
Where's Burton?
Toto's on here.
No, it's Dank Gagai. You're not getting through Dank Gagai there.
I'd like to
made.
see Burton pin the ears back, and considering they're already pinned back,
Here's an
under
opportunity
their
to fly like an eagle here.
Yeah,
you know
to
what I mean?
the sea.
Fourth tackle. Let's get
Fly like an
Seal
eagle.
on.
Yeah.
Can we get
Kick
Seal
pressure
on?
here.
Seal
Kick
back.
pressure. We don't want to
Seal
repeat
Seals on the stage.
Get in there.
Seals on the stage. Put it up. Here we
Nice.
go.
Aerial.
Brucey.
We're going aerial.
Come
We're
on.
going aerial.
Come on.
Oh, yes, scored.
What a fucking take.
Surely.
Tailangi, what a take on his debut. Gets up, gets high.
Yeah,
and-
penalty.
Oh, fuck off.
What happened? What?
Dude, you clipped the wings of an eagle.
How many penalties do
Which
you
is
want?
illegal.
That's illegal.
Seriously,
No, it's
how many?
illegal. Escort.
How many
Escort.
penalties?
Dude, why don't you
Crazy.
think? Why didn't the eagle catch that?
There's a reason the eagle didn't catch that.
Honestly, clearly, Ashley Klein wants
Look at him. He
to bring
does
New
shave
South
that
Wales.
forehead. That's
Look at
shave.
this. Look, that's just a man. Look at that escort.
Oh, my
That's
God.
disgraceful. That is absolutely fucking disgraceful. Let the eagle fly, but you're soft. Look at that. That's just mate.
Clipped his wings.
Clipped his wings.
Honestly, don't know about that one.
Honestly,
Denon, I would have, if that was you trying to fly like an eagle, I would have been cheering the same. I would have been like, that's bullshit. Kempy's been deprived of an opportunity to fly like an eagle. It's not an origin, the thing.
No, look, I wouldn't. I'd
look,
get above
Kempy's
the
into
fact.
clipping the wings of eagles, which
Oh,
is
great tackle, Brucey.
sadistic.
I tell you what, Jakey Trbojevic has actually been fucking mad.
He has been good.
Great defence there. Oh, wow. It's just great defence. Oh, milk another penalty.
Has Jake gone off?
No, he's back on, bros.
I thought as I'm about to
No,
head
he
to
was off.
this.
No, he
We got
was
this,
off.
boys.
Go, Ben! Go, Ben!
Fill
Go,
up.
Ben!
Go, Matty!
Great tackle, Harry. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, here we go, Junior. Oh, Junior!
Holy fuck me. He's so
Fucking
big and he's so...
KP. Let's
fly.
How is that 6 again?
Let's fly. Oh, 6 again. Oh, don't fly
great.
yet.
No, don't fly
Fuck
yet.
me
Don't fly
dead.
yet. Don't need to
move
fly.
up. 10 in the bin.
10 in the bin. Off you go.
See ya. Fuck off, Felice, sorry.
See you later.
Felice.
Khalees, she was an artist.
No,
back
she
in the day.
was.
Khalees, really
Milkshake.
good.
All the
Milkshake
boys
girl.
to
Yeah,
yard.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's
So that
damn
wasn't
right.
a disrespectful
It's better
thing.
than
That
yours.
was. But he's got to fuck off, though. Get off the field.
Okay. Oi, Felice, get off.
It'll be a red if you don't get off the fucking field now.
That's crazy.
do
10
you
in the
mean,
bin.
mate?
That's a fucking joke.
To be honest,
As if
though,
you're telling me they haven't been coached to just fucking slow it down.
I tell you what.
Did you think
Freddie
that was
does
slow?
get Origin footy. He's got him.
That's
he's
a
wigging
shit
out.
call. That's a shit call.
Well, I'll tell you what. I feel like Queensland had answers for pretty much everything they've done except for a kick.
But what I mean is
Defensively.
Freddie's got Ashley Klein wigging
Exactly.
now.
So
That's
I
a
want to
shit
see.
call, man. That's such a
Yeah,
shit
okay,
call.
I get you. I
I'm
know what you're
saying that Ashley Klein's
he
now
did-
sending players
yeah.
off for you guys are probably doing this all game one. Again, technically, I don't know why he's been sent off yet. But
Like, we don't, like, did that look slow at all? Like,
Nah.
you're kidding.
You know what? He might be getting sent off because for that 11 in 12 years series that you won, you were offside every game. Sort of just like an
oh,
even
it's
up.
Jai.
No, he's
No,
off for a
Dry's-
HIA, I think.
Dry, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it came up on the screen before.
That's not a bad replacement.
Like, we still
Who
haven't
is
even...
that?
We still haven't seen a
That's the one I
replay.
was
We haven't seen a replay.
No, I literally I don't know why you actually.
It's because it fucking nothing happened.
Well, no,
No,
I'll
it's all
take
over
it,
him.
though. I'll take it.
Fuck,
I
I
assume
know.
it was a good call
That's
again.
such
Ashley
fucking
Klein,
bullshit,
no, but
man.
Ashley Klein's a good ref, dude. You got to just back,
Like, that ruins the game.
you've got to back referees, dude.
There we go.
Oh,
That's a try, baby.
Oh yeah.
They're the hands of a god there, baby. Hands of a
yeah.
god. Matty Burton, trust in the Dubbo
yeah,
boy. That's how
dude.
you do it, baby.
That's good stuff, dude.
Oh, you heard this before, Sco? When in doubt, go Dubbo. You heard that, bro?
It's the bra at the end. Bra.
Just a quick clock check. 12 all.
We're still yet to see any footage
That's a great fucking ball.
of why a player was sent 10 in the bin. Like, how does that make sense?
Being a grub.
So I think what it would be, though, potentially is that everyone just kind of knows, you know? I think that's what the broadcaster just
Mate.
go assume everyone knows. Felice, one of the
Forward
great
grub.
grubs.
Forward pass.
One of the great grubs all time.
That was forward.
Look at
Look at Brian, dude.
Brian.
Brian makes me want to grow my hair out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brian, just a specimen, an absolute thoroughbred. Can't be handled.
Oh, a bit of wetness there with Brian. There was
Oh,
throwing
okay,
the-
yeah, bro, yeah.
They
Dude,
must
this has
have
got it as well.
They must have filmed everyone wet as well. They must have
Okay.
gone, let's get you, and then we're going to get you all wet, and they've only just picked a few to show. Soaking.
I reckon a few of the boys would have turned it down, the wetness.
Yeah,
Well, I tell
Jakey
you,
might
who
have
turned down the dryness, Nico.
Yeah,
He
Nico
said,
went,
you
"I'll
can only
only
shoot
do
me
it
wet."
Yeah. Nico was the one proposing it, the wetness.
Yeah, Nico
And
brought
only,
a gurney,
and
and they're like,
only
what the
half a
fuck's
dozen
this
got
for?
on board. And the fact that he was able to go to the Queensland team and also get Big Tino involved is one of the great gets.
No, it is.
It's actually a little known fact about Nico that he actually travels everywhere with a gurney. He won't leave the house without it.
No, it is little known. That's fact.
Little known.
It's little known.
known.
We're breaking that here.
Look, it's what you come
There you
here
go,
for.
Freddie gets
Freddie's-
Origin.
Freddie
footy.
gets Origin.
Freddie's
knows
trying to
Origin.
bluff himself into thinking that he gets Origin.
No,
as
he
a
gets
coach.
it. I love Mary McGregor back there as well. Mary McGregor, one of the great coaches. Get him back in Origin.
Like saying it.
Yeah.
Great chop on him, Brian.
Dude, look at that fucking hair, dude.
One of the great chops.
Can I ask you a question?
12 all is about right for this game, boys, at
Oh,
half
yeah,
time?
I think so. Yeah,
Well,
we'll
kick to come.
kick it.
12 all is about right,
Well,
boys.
no,
kick
I
to
think
come.
we'll kick it. I mean, for right now it is, just mathematically, because that's how many points have been scored. But I'd say after this kick, it'll be
Look at
14,
Nico,
12.
all wet. Slots it.
Oh, that's
Man, it's a
horny
great
as
kick.
fuck, dude.
That's just class.
Just a question. Obviously, I'm pro-man. Did you watch all the Pacific Island games on the weekend?
Most of them.
Did you watch, well, you would have watched New Zealand, Tonga.
Yep.
I was watching it, obviously pro-manly as fuck. I was like, Ola Kawatu not till the 50th minute
Yeah.
entering the game.
Yeah.
Like,
I was
Should've
stoked.
started.
I was
Should've
stoked
started.
as a
do
Kiwi
you
fan.
have the right to do that, though, as Tonga? No disrespect. Like, to not bring Ola Kawatu until the 50th minute? No disrespect to Kolomatangi and the other boys that were in the back
So
row.
who started? Kolomatangi.
Tamalolo
That's
and Tupanua, who are all guns, right? But, like, Can you not even find a spot for him somewhere?
Yeah, I probably would have started Oluquatu. Like whether you like Tupanora or Kolomantangi, I would have had Oluquatu. And that's not even. I don't think that's even biased.
No, neither. Just based on form, current form. And then not to be until the 50th minute when the game was fucking gone. I was like, that seems a bit bloody. How you going?
I was shocked he didn't start. To be honest, the form he's been in, it's been unbelievable, mate. He's been making a mockery of people.
Even opposition fans, I think, would agree. Like, obviously, Oluquatu's been unreal. Kolomantangi had 2 really good years, but just due to South's form, like across the board, South's form hasn't been that great. And Tupanua, same at the Roosters. They're currently in 9th position. He's been dropped to the bench a couple of times at the Roosters. So
has he really?
Not even a knock on him. I just think.
Not at all, but I just honestly, like, obviously Dick Ryder for Manly and all things Manly, but I was just like, seems weird. Me and my brother were like, is he fucking on yet? Like, are we missing this thing? Then it was 50th minute. I was just like, I thought that he was a bit more of a weapon than to be brought on at the 50th minute, considering, like, you could argue Manly's side had beat Tonga. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Listen, I'm a Manly fan. Forgive me.
Are you? Good. All right, so New South Wales lead at the half, punters and dribblers. That seems about right to me. With a better side, with a better state, with the better players.
Should we defer, Eddie, just right now to our 2 resident former rugby league greats, just to, like, give us a bit of a... Like, how did you see it, truthfully, the first half?
And leave your colours at the door.
Leave your colours at the door. I think like 14-12, either way would have been sweet. I think the 10 in the bin was ridiculous. I didn't feel like they were getting slowed down dramatically at all. So, yeah, I think 14-12 is about right.
It's about right.
I just think the 10 in the bin, like, I don't think we were watching it going, oh, they're fucking outrageously low on them. And also, it ruins the spectacle now because, like, even if, like, New South Wales get a victory, all we're going to be talking about is...
It changes it massively.
Huge fucking... Over what? Over, like, was he even, like, held for an extra half a set? Like, it's just a stupid call. And I felt like Klein was almost looking for it to a degree. Like, it's... Yeah, anyway. But outside of that, like, New South Wales...
It did work, what Freddie said.
Maybe he's got in his head. Maybe he gets it. There you go.
I'd say straight off the bat, just for the punters at home, if you're playing, you'd like to have a piece of either Matty Burton or Kalen Ponga to begin with. Yeah. I think that'd be early favourites for either team, depending on who gets it.
Yeah. Burton's been outstanding, I reckon.
He's been good.
Like, when he's like he doesn't get through like a bunch of work with Scoots and that, but when the play comes to him to make it, he's made it. Like that pass was a good silky pass. The Grubber try was he's had 2 big plays and made 2 big plays, and that's like sometimes separates big game players. You might get a centre that would run for 150 each game and a centre that only runs for 70 metres, but that centre that runs for 70 metres, when the big moments happens, they deliver. And I think Burton's like that kind of player. Like he delivers, so I think he's been good.
There was even one that hit the deck and he stepped off his left foot, come back across, caused a little bit of drama. Back, and then it was a legs tackle. It's a quicker play the ball. Shit like that. That just builds pressure. And then you end up getting, like, I'm not saying it led to Kafusi holding down, but team starts to feel like you're under stress, then you've got to hold a little bit longer. Little plays like that matter as well.
Would you say,
not even outside of the try and the try assist.
Would you say, like, generally speaking, that Queensland felt like they were, I don't know if it's because we had so many fucking unforced errors, but, like, Queensland felt like they were kind of better, even though we got ahead, or is that...
I thought they looked comfortable.
Because I was more stressed.
I thought Queensland looked more comfortable. I thought that first 30 New South Wales attack was pretty poor. And then I thought like once it started clicking as to what was working and what wasn't working, getting their spacing and timing right, New South Wales last 10 minutes, their attack looked much better.
I think a key to New South Wales attack was playing against one less guy, which I think really helped us.
Well, look,
that definitely helped.
If you're looking for a strategy, typically...
Get one guy
reducing
off.
one player off the other side.
Do you reckon Freddie said that before they ran on to the boys?
Yeah.
Game plan, get a guy off the field.
Yeah, if we can get someone off the fucking field and then...
If we can take them from 13 to 12, we're a sniff.
Just mathematically. Like, even if we just go basic maths.
If you can get down to 11, that'd be great.
Can we get them down one more time?
Can we get them down again? Look, we look sharp when you had a player off the field. That we do know. we look fucking sharp as attack when you boys had a player off the field.
Yeah.
A lot of space, way more space.
Way more space. Overlaps galore, mate. It was fucking great to see.
But, Burton, when given the opportunity to show his prowess and exploit the overlap, because of the reduced
Well,
man.
yeah, reduced man.
He throws one of the silkiest passes in Origin history. They will be showing that pass until the end of the contest.
It's like Benji flick past Burton's pass.
Game 2
Yeah,
Origin.
game to Origin. 2022. Burton's pass to top.
35th minute.
35th minute.
Mate, that'll be in the Rugby League Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
In terms of a pass.
That was a massive effort by KP. He got steamrolled by Junior, but fuck me, he put his body on the line. And
Yeah.
And then,
he does
but
it all
also
the time,
just
mate. He does
rolled
it with the
over
Knights
and
all the
looked up
time.
like it didn't even phase him. He was just more upset that he didn't complete the tackle. You're like, holy shit! I thought he would knocked out.
He cops a lot of criticism at Newcastle, but he does. If you watch closely, he does it often for Newcastle. Where it ended up costing him against the Panthers when he went fucking balls out at kick out and got knocked out.
Is that sort of thing as well at Newcastle, just because he's the number one man, right? Like, so if they're not winning, even though he's just the man, he's the only one that could.
They're just coming through the fucking line at a high click.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And he's just having to chuck his body in front.
Dude.
He can show a bit of turn of foot, can't he? Fuck me dead. See, I feel like he goes out there. I think his hands on over the dead ball line.
Are you concerned as well, like celebrating before the try score? Is that
it's
Origin
cocky.
spirit? I don't know if it is.
Did Usain Bolt in that?
Yeah, there is. Now, Usain was good.
That was forward.
But he was called cocky when he did it.
Well, so was fucking
was forward.
Kafusi's, dude. Like, let's be honest.
Thought it was forward. Look,
I'm
they're
gonna go
divided.
back
Look how
that
divided they are. They're not in the same circle.
Well, no,
they're all
they're in
talking
there.
between
They're
each
in
other.
there.
He's probably bitching about the other one thing.
Corey Parker's coming in his pants.
Look at this.
See, look at that.
That's United.
That's United. Look, is the ref trying to get the game given to New South Wales? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
1,
2, 3, 4,
Oh, they stopped
5,
slow-mo.
6, 7, 8, 9. He's still not off him.
They didn't even show the whole thing.
Unbelievable. That is. The more I look at it, the more I'm shocked he wasn't sent off.
They haven't even shown the full fucking thing yet. Like, how does that make sense?
They just did. I counted to 10. Fucking unbelievable.
All right, boys.
I didn't even know they locked up.
Penalties for all.
Pizzas. Oh, yeah. I forgot about him because Origin football was happening.
No, I'll come.
That's all right. What are they? Cheese or what?
We had this drama.
Righto, it's the Eddie Simpson show now, motherfuckers. You can just watch me sit on the couch. You know? How good's this? Just sitting on the couch. How are you, Kempy, mate? How'd it go before, all right? Yeah. Now, punters and dribblers, I will say this. If you don't think that Jay Trbojevic is made from the Origin cloth, then quite frankly, you need to take yourself to bed. Because that bloke bleeds blue.
Look how dirty his jersey is.
Look how
compared to-
fucking dirty he is. And his omission in game one was a complete and utter disgrace. No one's dirtier. Look at these. Look at all these clean skin Origin Queenslanders.
I tell you
Not a
what.
blade of grass on them.
I'll tell you what, Game 3 is going to be absolutely enormous. I'll be up at Game 3 outside the stadium.
Really?
Doing the same thing for NRL. So if you're there, we'll be out the front, Suncorp, me, NRL, and TikTok, doing fan face-offs, giving away prizes.
Now, the way you just said that, Kempy,
Yeah.
it sounded to me like you've just conceded.
That did sound like that. Hey, big game 3.
No conceding here, mate. No conceding here, mate. We are here for the game as well. I want the game to succeed regardless of result, and I just want as many people as possible to turn out to a dead rubber. That's what I want.
Kempy's just clearly stating that he's heading up to Origin.
Yeah.
And he's going to have himself a time.
Yeah.
It's going to be the biggest game in Origin history.
Yeah, biggest dead rubber.
And it can't be if it's dead rubber.
Biggest dead rubber in history. That's what I said. Good game, though. Still got a great game on our hands. We just need to get through, 5 minutes? And to be fair, the Queensland did battle through. I don't think enough has been said about the fact we lost 2 players to injury pretty early on, Queensland. But New South Wales looked much better than they did at game 1, that's for sure. Jake Trbojevic was a masterstroke starting him. He is the heart and soul of that New South Wales pack. The amount of good tackles he's made that are crucial when Queensland began to make momentum in this game, massive, massive.
Well, like I said, boys, I don't know if Freddie gets Origin coaching, but my two picks, I thought Jakey was hard done by to not make game one, and Matty Burton was my left centre when we talked about it on my respective show. So it looks like I get Origin footy, boys.
Well,
from a New South Wales perspective.
Yeah, well, maybe that just shows where your fucking loyalty should lie, bruh.
Look, it's all good. It's going to be a crack second half.
Good second half. It's. I think had we gone in behind, I don't know. There's something about the sort of confidence and the psyche and just generally everything. I'm just glad that we came back from that fucking Munster try. That was upsetting.
Yeah,
it was upsetting.
When Ponga slipped off Crichton and just went away, I thought, dear God.
I think To'o's been outstanding. Starter sets for you boys, really increased the speed. Like I think that Freddie made a lot of his selections were about like play the ball speed and speed of the ruck. And that's like game one last year. I think I spoke about this, but like game one last year, the record margin you won was because your speed of the ruck was so quick. The Queensland couldn't get any line speed or any rhythm going. And I think that that's what Freddie's trying to go for this game. And we've seen it a little bit like when Teddy isn't slipping around the ruck, he's been good. Even Cleary's been getting up for scoots. Tupou's been good.
Backhanded on Teddy there. We all heard it. You were saying the game speed's slower, just like because they came up with a stat there.
Yeah.
Would that be potentially because you know how like Freddie had the issue in game one saying Queensland were fucking slowing it down, that now both of them are and Klein's just doing nothing?
I think it looks like a heavier truck.
Just a truck.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Dude, that looks like a heavy 8, bro.
Heavy truck.
Heavy.
Maybe a heavy 10.
Well, mate, I'm saying it's not fit for public consumption. I think it's fucked. But obviously,
it's nearly about to be a washout.
Yeah, it is.
Heavy 10.
Well, I've never seen Tedesco slip over in my life. So the fact he's slipping over on this track is not a good sign, and it's not a good avocation for Optus Stadium. I just feel like if you're spending all this money to get the game over to Perth, and I'm not going off at Perth here, I'm going off at the groundsman, I suppose. I'd like to see that thing in unbelievable.
They played AFL there 2 nights ago.
Of course they did. Of course they did. They
really?
shouldn't have been any footy on that for 2 days.
Like,
that
surely
is
you
so
fucking don't
stupid.
play AFL there, right?
Can't you see all the markings on the grass?
That is so fucking stupid. Like, it's so disrespectful to such a huge occasion at your fucking ground.
Yeah. We spent all this money to get the fucking Origin over here.
Yeah. And then the ground gets chopped up after 10 minutes.
We're going to play, and it was probably, I think West Coast Eagles fucking sucked this year as well. So, like, why are we wasting everyone's time?
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Talk about West Australia just not giving a fuck about rugby league.
They don't give a shit.
They're like, yeah, we got some fucking exhibition game coming over here. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I
wonder
heard
we didn't promote it. Queensland.
McGowan or whatever his name is, the Premier over there, born in Newcastle, Premier of Western Australia, came out in a fucking Queensland scarf and just goes, New South Wales are arrogant, so I'm going for fucking Queensland.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Born and raised in Newey.
And now do your own research in that, because I've heard that second, third, fourth hand, but that's what I heard. Came out in a press conference in a bloody...
Second, third, fourth hand. If you're getting in a fourth hand kind of shit,
if you're throwing fourth hand comments around, which that's kind of the information we peddle.
I'll trust anything up to fifth. I'll trust up to fifth. That's my threshold.
So do you use pedal in the third or fourth hand usually? That's what you like to learn? Third or fourth hand?
We got a lot of first-hand information because we know a lot of big dick swingers, a lot of powerful people. But, you know, we again...
We won't turn down third, fourth, fifth hand.
Are you telling me you turn down third-hand information? No, you would not. Fourth hand is fine as well. Scope, I've got a question. Now, I wasn't born in New Zealand, so that's why I'm deferring to you. Why is it that most Kiwis seem to go for Queensland? Like, what is it about New South Wales that intimidates you all?
No, it's the underdog thing a lot of the time back in the day. So for my dad, when he came over back in the day, New South Wales, is that coming through?
Yeah, it was pulling it down.
Yeah, back in my dad's day, New South Wales went through that period around the 90s when we first come. Oh, actually, I don't know. Like, that's just my dad. That's why my dad went for the Maroons. And I actually went for New South Wales back in those days. But
oh, you're fucking all over the map, dude.
Yeah, I'm no good.
So you're a turncoat?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a turncoat?
Yeah.
There's actually way more turncoats than you would.
It's way easier to be a turncoat, though, when you are. If you're a turncoat like our fucking intern, Dio Dave.
I just noticed that.
He gave that to us.
Oh, he didn't.
When we had him and Jake on the body. What they're looking at there is a signed Tommy Turbo fucking Jordan-esque replica holding the ball out. When they came on the potty, they gave us that.
That's all time.
You shook my hand. You go,
did they really?
hang this on your wall.
Yeah.
That's fucking mad.
Yeah. Class.
He's a classy guy.
Yeah, if you're a
he's
Kiwi,
classy.
Kiwi turncoat, I'm much more forgiving. And obviously being Kiwi, I don't know if we've mentioned that yet. But if you're like an Australian who like has never been to Queensland, a la D or Dave, who
I love most people that go for Queensland.
You know what it
Gus
stems
Walker,
back to,
you're
boys?
not off limits either, mate.
Being a journeyman and being shit on by multiple clubs.
you weren't a journeyman.
I was a journeyman.
No, you
weren't a journeyman, mate.
Boys, I was a
You won the
journeyman.
2013 grand final, bro. You aren't a journeyman. You're a fucking great.
And generally, by the end of my term at each club, they were happy to see me go. So I've got.
How do you know that? Would they tell you that?
I just got a good feeling. I just got a good feeling, right? So because of that, my disdain towards clubs and organisations or states, I don't really have that.
It makes it easier for you just to bounce around.
I bounce around now and follow players that I like. That's it. And that's
I can
how I roll.
understand that.
So I'm not even going to lie, boys. You just look at me as an ex-Manly great. I know that. I can see it in your eyes. Right now.
Well, as soon as you walk in, mate, we go to water.
As soon as... Well, they've already got rid of Fozzie. If Ches leaves... I'm not too sure where my alliance will be after that. Yeah.
Well, this is going to drastically change the
That's what your
relationship.
ex-players are saying. That's how much I don't give a fuck.
Look.
He just fucked you in the ass so hard.
That was
But right
tough.
now,
That can never
boys,
be taken back.
I didn't
That
see
can never
right
be taken
now,
I
back.
didn't
boys,
see
you
this
got me.
coming in here.
I didn't see that. And
That can never be taken back.
No,
Like, it's
that's-
out now in the ether.
Yeah, we're live here. We can't edit that
Yeah.
out.
Can't edit that out.
Like, I would never say that about the Broncos, like, till I die.
We can't edit that out.
And the
You
Broncos
play- you
fucked
won-
me.
You won the comp with
Yeah,
us
but
as
you
well.
say about
The Broncos fucked me. I said thank you.
Yeah.
Look, had I known that that's the sort of language that was going to get thrown around when you came in here, I probably would have rethought the invite.
Yeah, so would I. So would I.
May I still carry on to the second half?
Well, yeah, no, I mean, listen. Right now, you're
I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to
By
ask
the end
you
of it,
later.
you're like supporting New South Wales.
Yeah. Right now, you're Manly great.
No, so basically, boys, in short, I'm loyal to players. I'm
So
loyal-
if Cherry retires, you're no longer a Manly fan.
I'm not saying I definitely will be.
That is so fucking...
Someone's really got to win me over. And if they
Tommy Turbo
and if
hasn't
they
won you over?
boys, and if they wine and dine me, you've talked
Okay,
about
so we
it.
need one done 69.
I can be
Maybe
very-
that's what we got to do then.
I can be wine and dine and 69, boys.
We need a
Obviously,
69
Munster
scope.
fucking wine and die 69. Yeah, you fucking...
Mate, it's a head fuck every time I
No,
watch
we
Melbourne
need to
play
do
with
that.
fucking
Listen,
Manly.
I guess it's on us. It's incumbent on us as the highest ranking, representatives of the club.
What
to
I would
wine
say,
and dine
in Scope's defence, I
You go
think
low,
like
I'll go high.
Okay. Well, all right, fine.
in Scope's defence, I will say,
Fuck
like,
it, I'll do what I got to do.
oh fuck my ass!
Oh, take him in. Oh, he sent
I
him
will
off.
say in Scope's defence, like once you, and you guys know too, but like once you start interviewing players from all different teams, it's like very hard to dislike any
Yeah,
team
yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
like you kind of.
Is there also, but like to what you're
Except
saying,
for
though,
the
right?
Tigers.
that was
Right.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
No, you're not. That's
No,
fair.
I'm kidding.
Oh, that's
I'm
a
kidding.
bomb and a half.
I
No
love
wonder Trelawney
Luciano.
missed it.
Oh, he's gone now.
He's gone.
I love all those boys.
Yeah, dude, I love Luciano. Love Benji. Love fucking Robbie
was
Farah.
that Burton or was that
Yeah, that was
Cleary?
Burton. That was Burton.
That was Burton, and he did that. He's mom right now. He's man of the match right now, Burton. Fuck that fucking
As
bomb.
players, I guess it's probably easier just to because you change clubs all the time. Like it doesn't mean the same thing to you as it does to people who don't play, in the sense that it's Manly and it's never been anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think like when you're in it and you see how much like, I guess they don't really care about you, then
Right.
That's what it stems down to.
yeah. Then you can turn around and be like,
I love the players.
But
Yeah.
I cared about you, Scope, and now I'm fucking really, I'm feeling sick about the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Carrigan's got to
I'm
be
going
up
to get
at 80
home, and
metres.
when I
boys-
get home, your poster's coming down.
It might be.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's coming
It's
down,
coming
bro.
straight down.
Ella's been wanting it gone for ages.
You know-
I've got an excuse, bro.
Fuck that, he's a premiership winner with the club.
Why did
2013. One of the greats.
Why is it even up?
What do you
Right,
mean?
mate.
Why is it up?
Come on, boys. Repeat set here. Is there a repeat set here?
If we score,
Oh, time check. Sorry. 42.
Get on the toe. Get it on the toe.
Oh, 42, 37, 38.
Put it on the toe.
39,
Kick it.
40, 41.
Oh, my
42,
God. Kick it, you
43,
fucks.
44.
Thank you.
KP, nice.
Hey, you're
KP!
right.
Bad bounce.
Oh, you want to
Ooh.
talk about clunky? It seems like you guys invented it.
I hope Munster doesn't get too edgy. Sometimes we can get a bit edgy and start fucking going for the big play too soon.
He looks a bit edgy.
He looks edgy.
He looks really edgy.
You know what I mean, though? When he starts getting, needing to win everything and fucking... He's been really, much better at the last 24 months, but early in his career, sometimes... The grand final's a perfect example. It's just too much. He was too energetic, too competitive.
Nice, Teddy.
I tell you what.
He can fall into that trap a little bit too, Teddy. Teddy, I reckon, for Roosters this year.
For sure.
It's because, obviously...
Tries too hard.
Yep, obviously, because they've been down on numbers this year a little bit different, and a few senior players have moved on. Teddy's been, at times, trying to do a little bit too much for the Roosters.
Which is hard, because it's that's his asset.
That's what you're paid to do, though, right?
Yeah.
So you're the big dog.
Exactly. And a lot of rugby league community may not realise, but, the club will say to certain players, mate, you are getting paid $1 million. You need to impact every single game. And if you're not impacting every game, you're not doing your job. So, if Tedesco walks off the field...
Dropped it.
That's his second drop ball.
There's a footy. Go, Burton. Pin the ears back, son.
Go, Matty Burton. Holy shit.
For example, if Teddy has a quiet game, he hasn't delivered on the $1 million that he gets paid.
Same as Nathan Cleary, though, right? In Origin, if you aren't fucking... if our attack looks clunky... Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm about to
go to
Yes, and he knocked it on.
No, he didn't.
No,
he didn't.
No.
Cobbo, that's Cobbo's second error. I was worried about it because he made a few errors in his Broncos game as well.
Oh, he's got the most errors in the NRL.
Use the stadium. Sing it.
Go, Burton.
Get under him.
No.
Gay guy's not going to fall off. Gay guy's not going to...
Oh, that's good stuff.
Christ.
Took 12 people.
Is
that a 6 again? Holy fuck, how many 6 agains?
No, it's not
who wants the footy?
So it's the first tackle. Second tackle.
Oh, okay. Sorry, coming from there. Go, Teddy. Go. Just hold on to it, though, bro. Just hold on to it.
Just hold on to it.
Just hold on to
Don't
it.
be silly.
2 minutes. Come on, boys. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
You know what? 12 points when Kafusi's
Let's lay on the points. Let's lay on the points.
Oh, Cam Murray.
Fuck. Good tackle.
Fuck, great tackle, Munster. That's his second.
That's
good
2
tackle.
back-to-back, yeah.
Yes. Forward. That was forward. That wasn't good enough. That's not good enough.
It. That'll get us to fucking 13 on 13 again, boys.
Go to the toilet.
Kempy, 13 on 13.
Yeah, we're back.
14-12 is a great result.
We're in a sniff. And Freddie's going to go, fuck, now they've got 13 players. What do we do? That's what he's going to do. He's going to go, our game plan was fucking 13 versus 12, and now there's 13 versus 13.
Look, we'll have to get another bloke sent off, won't we?
That wasn't as forward as I thought it was.
Yeah.
That was forward, but it wasn't as forward as I thought it was.
I don't think this is forward.
Yeah, that's forward.
It didn't look from the side.
It didn't look as bad. It didn't look as bad as it looked
live. I thought forward by a metre. Then they go to the replay, and I
was
thought
like flat ball.
and then that looks bad.
All right, here we go, boys. We just need to get to our kick. You know what I love? Early kicks sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Brucey had a hooker at tackle 3 right now. I would love that shit. Cobbo, if you drop another ball, I will say nothing because you're a fucking gun. But please don't do it.
Just while we're talking to boys, I think it was play 3 or 4 there. KP comes screaming out of the line and put pressure on Cleary and made him pass early to the right edge. Fucking
so
massive play.
From fullback as well.
Because they're short, that's a massive play.
And he's got to pretty much defend in the line plus be at the back. I'm actually surprised that Blues didn't kick more often, knowing that because basically what teams do is when they they train for a player sent off, and so what they do is they go fuck it and they put their fullback into the line for 3 tackles.
Yep.
So it creates the illusion that there is 13 on 13. But the problem with that is if you do that, you fucking
get it out, Ches.
Go, Ches.
Get it. Oh, fuck.
He was back.
Just chilling.
Yeah, he was already
Oh, my God.
Get it!
Oh!
What a chase, Collins.
Dude, clunky
46-50, boys. We're just rolling.
Mate.
Toops just threw a fucking Hail Mary to Teddy.
He's
rattled.
And Lindsay Collins just gobbled him up.
Fuck was that?
Mate,
I can't get over the state of this ground. It's disgraceful.
It is pretty fucking bad.
No, it's disgraceful. This is...
Where's my boy?
Get
Where's my boy?
Get there, Paddy. Come on, boys. Fuck, that's a great play by Teddy there.
Yeah, nice
reading
meters.
that short side like
25
that.
metres.
Fuck me. Great chase by Paddy, though. Come on, boys. Teddy's gone to another level here. We were just talking about him touching the ball too much. He's tearing us apart. Fuck. Yes.
That was sweet.
We're all good, boys. Come on. Hopefully they're not too tired now.
It's an even playing deck now.
There we go. Fuck my
Nice,
asshole.
Cam. That's a beautiful line, son.
Cam's
There we
been
go.
good.
Look
Cam's
at that
been good.
offload. Offload.
Hold on to it.
Nah, use it.
Fuck.
Use the steam. Use the steam and throw it out there.
Go! Go, Jerome!
Go, Isaiah.
Munster again.
Munster again a try
In the
saver.
middle.
Left. Oh, you got to go left.
Yeah, just shoot off the line. Red. Just shoot. Oh, fuck, why do you shoot?
No.
Yeah, sweet. KP's there.
KP's there.
Munster again!
Oh, what a play!
He's a freak,
What
mate.
a play!
He is a fucking freak.
That is crazy. What a fucking play.
And that is why I go for Queensland.
Oh, God.
That is a crazy play. He made a try-saving tackle.
I'm like, Tom, boys, like, I don't.
I'm learning a lot about
I
you.
know we suck him off a fair bit. Kempy, you love him as well,
Yeah.
right?
A
Yeah.
fair
But
bit.
to like that shit,
You don't do that shit.
He's good.
no one else does that.
I know. The guts to do that.
Consistently.
He
On
is
the
a
solid
freak.
one in the middle.
I get it.
Comes back, gets that.
He's a
Oh.
freak, but like,
Fuck him.
fuck it.
Great
Respectfully.
kick too. Was that Benny Hunt out of?
No, it was Cherry
Hawk?
Evans,
It
mate.
was
One of the
Cherry.
great
Okay.
halves of all time. Actually,
Chess
That's a
kick
great
has
kick
been
though.
nice.
It's a great
Really
kick
nice.
and kick chase. Cobbo, you need to make up for those.
Oh,
my
fuck.
God! Holy
Hey.
fuck!
Okay.
There's a real.
take him out.
No, there needs to be a bit of a fucking chill pill taken, I think.
Holy shit!
They just
I
gotta
feel like the intensity's lifted compared
Yeah,
to
for
first
sure.
half.
Yeah. There's a real territory battle happening right now from New South Wales.
Boys are going after it, and I'm liking it.
Game's really open too.
There we go. Tubes making up for that howler before.
Come on, boys. Look how hot Billy Slater is. Fuck.
Are you kidding? Compared to Freddie, Billy looks.
Are you
I
kidding
don't
me?
know.
He
No.
looks
Have
cute
you
as fuck.
seen how good Freddie's teeth are? They would have cost like 30 grand. I think we always know that Freddie. In
Come
Freddie we
on,
trust.
chop him here. Yes, there it is.
Good D. Fuck Gags is a good
Game's
player.
sped
so
up.
good.
I feel like.
Yeah,
as well.
100%. Good pressure. Good pressure.
That's the one.
Come on,
I haven't
Tulangi.
seen that. I feel like
That's a knock on. That's a knock on. Hasn't seen enough winners.
No, he hasn't.
Both of our wingers have dropped high balls. That's not good
Boy,
enough.
you know what my second half tactic is? Kick to that cunt. All half.
Oh, go Isaiah.
Isaiah, yo, stop being so
Go,
dangerous.
Isaiah.
Fuck. Fuck, he's so dangerous. Every time he touches the ball, I wig out because he can do anything.
He's so big and thick as well.
Fuck, big and-
oh, there we go. Try time. Thank you very much.
Fly like an eagle.
Where's the
Yes,
fucking
see.
defence?
Fly like an eagle.
Mate, if we win 13 plus, I'm home and hose, baby. Which we will.
Fly like an eagle.
To the sea.
Well, because he threw that ball in the air.
Yeah, fly like an eagle to the sea.
If he just
Fly
thrown
like an eagle,
a
expect
a left to right, then
That's 2 errors from our wingers, 2 tries from
Like
New
that,
South
bro?
Wales.
how you guys feeling about that? Look, you know what? Like
You like
that
that
was
or what?
fucking so rudimentary. I didn't even get a boner for it. I
no,
just sat there and went,
you know
yeah.
why? Because I knew it was coming in my
Yeah.
heart of hearts. I'm like, okay, yeah, of course. New
I
South Wales
actually
score.
would prefer they had more players on the field. I think we're better when they have more. I thought it was that we were better when they had less, but then Kafusi comes back, we start to rip.
Yeah, but Kafusi comes back a different player because he knows he's let down the state by
Yeah.
laying on him for way too long and like
The
I-
weight of the state.
The weight of the
falls
states,
upon
it's, yeah, he's got that's 10
his
minutes to
grubby
sit
shoulders.
and think about it.
He's
And then
a
he had
fucking-
halftime
yeah.
as well. He's like, "Fuck, I actually am a grub."
He was essentially sin bin for 20 minutes.
Essentially, well, actually probably longer.
Yeah.
10 plus the 20, you call it half an hour because it's a longer break for us. You like to pad it out, get the ads in.
You got to get the ads in.
We got to get the ads in, Tom.
Oh, Corpies.
Cool. Well,
Fucking
you know
cool.
about getting the ads in, mate.
I did dinner all thing for free.
Well, that's
That
what he
was
says
weird. Like,
publicly.
everyone's like,
He
Corpies,
says
this, that.
Corpy Camp.
And I was like, I did it for free.
Corpy
I
Camp.
waived the fee.
Corpy Camp.
Corby
What a
Camp.
gentleman.
Yeah, he waived the fee into his wallet.
No, I said,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. It's important we get our next generation engaged, and I want to be a part of that. That's what I said.
I tell you what, Nate's had a really
Camp.
good 10
I don't
minutes
believe
out of
it.
the half two boys.
No,
But I respect it if it's true.
The Prince,
It is true.
Prince has really stepped up.
As long,
The Prince has
as,
stepped up.
as long as he had Blake cans in the.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, yeah.
I thought if I could have Blake cans in there, mate.
Like, have just like hanging over my
yeah,
shoulders.
like,
I'll do it
like
free,
you're
I'll do it
Rambo
free.
with bullets around you. Look at that ball.
Oh, that's a seed.
That's a fuck. That's why. Look, off his feet, fly like
That's
an eagle.
perfect, mate.
That is a seed of
ball
consequence.
is picture
I know.
perfect.
And to nail
sock.
it whilst he's running onto it too, it's so much harder than people think. Cleary's been hot as fuck the last 10. Actually, you know what? The 10 before halftime and from into half, he's been good.
He had the kick
Give him the
kick
mob.
with pressure on him from Ches.
And that was
From
a
Murray's
crazy
drop.
kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Angry
And then he
Tony's
goes straight-
Pizza,
Oi.
which is fucking
Little
delicious.
mental
by the
battle
way.
too, going straight back at Tuolangi, going over the top
Yeah,
of him.
true.
Can
True.
fucking
I tell you what, your wingers haven't seen enough winters. Are we now in agreement?
I will
we now
say
in agreement?
Cobbo and Tuolangi unfortunately have made Cobbo's made 2 errors and Tuolangi's made an unforced error. So
So
I
not
will
enough
say
winners, will you say that?
Is it a winter-based problem? Will you admit it?
I don't know if it's a winter-based. It may be a spring-based problem. You know,
You don't play footy in spring, bruh.
maybe in autumn. Maybe
That's the
they
problem,
haven't
boys.
had their antihistamines.
That's the
and
problem.
Mate,
Not
State of
enough footy
Origin.
played in spring.
Yeah, well, that's not a bad point.
State of Origin's it's a winter contest, mate. It
Yeah.
always has been. It always will be. Except for that time it wasn't.
Oh, come on, boys.
Loving this. 20-12, eh?
20-12. No kick to come.
I'm gonna have a
Mate,
good.
this could be 50-6.
Look at Jake just working his ass
Dude,
off.
Jake could get man of the match. I'd support it. Mainly because I got
He
some
has
fucking,
been outstanding though. Like I will say, there was a part
got him
of
at
me
$32.
when he didn't get selected. I was like, I can see if you were to say maybe the game speed has gone past him a little bit, I could see that argument. But I think he's disproven that tonight by saying no, he's still 100% an elite level forward in this game, and that really it's more the way Manly choose to play him that is kind of affecting him.
Are they trying to play him like Yo? And he's not a Yo player. Like,
I just think he has to get through too much shit
Too
work.
much work.
Yeah,
he's
like,
doing too much. He's
much.
covering fucking plays in that team.
Constantly.
Let him down all the time.
Like when you look at that forward pack, unfortunately, and I'm not like having a crack, but it's like not that great on paper, and he makes up for a lot of errors and that kind of stuff. Whereas like you put him in a team with a bunch of good players, he can just focus on snapping blokes and living the dream.
Yeah. Mate, he's loving it out there right now.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely loving it. He'd be having the time of his life.
I think Bolow's been good as well. I think he's been good, really aggressive.
much better than game one, no disrespect.
Yeah.
I'd be going Burton 3, just over Prince at 2 at the moment.
Prince.
Into the Prince and then 1 Jakey. That'd be my 3-2-1 right
yeah.
now.
Who's the Prince?
If you're New South Wales. Cleary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Sorry, boys. I thought you knew that band.
Well, I mean, I'm Prince of
has-
Prince. I'm like, Brett Stewart's not out there, is he? What the fuck's going on?
To'o's been
There's only one Prince
There's
for
only
us.
one Prince. Time check quickly. Punters, dribblers, 53, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 53, 40. What do you think about, slightly off topic, but just Wayne Bennett came out and was like, why the fuck isn't rep round happening next year for the Pacific Island teams? Because it's going back to Origin on a Wednesday. I didn't know they were getting rid of the Pacific.
That's
fixtures.
stupid. I loved rep
That's
round.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Like, I'm not huge on a Sunday Origin, despite the fact I'll
play
pound
Origin
blokes at any
Wednesday
time
and then play
and
rep
have
round,
the same
yeah.
thing. Yeah, like I don't. Why can't you still do both?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's the first I heard of it.
Would you be open to going back to the old rep round where Australia used to play?
I liked this week. Like I really liked this week.
Yeah.
But does it annoy you with like the selection headache?
Well,
where
is there that
Yes.
many headaches though? Really? You know
It's
what I mean?
not. You shouldn't
may be
have
more,
it. You
though.
shouldn't have it.
But that's the thing. I reckon now that we've
Nanai.
learnt that lesson, like I reckon they have to choose before series started, and that's where they land. And then we don't have this
But
worry
then
at all.
if you choose, but let's say you choose New South Wales and you don't get picked, should you not then be allowed?
You
to
should have a
play
second tier, I reckon. Like New South Wales is my first preference. If I don't get picked, I can play for Samoa. That's what I reckon should happen.
Yep.
Or Tonga or whatever. But yeah, I like it. I thought it was a great rep round. Great kick, Brucey. That's great kick.
That's a good kick.
I will say, I think New South Wales outside backs have like wings and getting the ball out of their end have dominated our outside backs. They've been much better. And in Freddie's defence,
Look at this bloke. This bloke's
look at
special.
this.
This
Wow.
kid's special.
Devon Sauce.
That's a kid raised on Devon and Sauce Sambos, bro, right there.
like Tupou again. Jeez.
You can tell, mate.
Yeah, no, but I agree with you, Kempy. Your specifically your wingers, but like funny because like that last game, Gagai, Holmes, specifically as well, were just so fucking good.
Fuck, that's a good kick again.
That's a good
that's
kick.
rugby league.
That's rugby league.
He went out. He went out.
Make the tackle.
Oh, beautiful. That's
beautiful.
basically a tackle.
Liam Martin, beautiful.
That's a great
stuff.
kick. What a kick by Cleary.
What
Holy.
a chase. Liam Martin hasn't turned off. Oh, Jake, you just making his tackles. Just making
Dude,
his
you
tackles.
give Jake Mom. How many tackles he at? Can we get some stats, Tobler? Or you get it up?
I'll get him up.
Fuck me. We got to get some energy here. We're getting fucking dominated.
Shout out to Tommy Tobler on the ones and twos, just sitting there. Doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Shout out, Tommy.
The
You could
unsung
argue
hero.
it's too many.
You could argue he gets too many. He did forget your jumper tonight, so
He did.
he's not beyond reproach. He fucked up there.
He did. He certainly did.
Technically his jumper, but you needed one.
Well, but it's technically mine because I gave it to him. He's just borrowing it. Now,
We'll say New South Wales are winning the battle right now.
tackles.
Yeah, for sure.
Like massively winning the battle.
Yo's made the most, 33.
Yeah.
Cape Wool's made 31. Jake's made 25. Collins 23. Coruscant 23.
Queensland have felt every single one of Jakey's 25.
Dude, he's fucking made him.
So
hasn't he?
Isaiah Yo's just out there doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
He's made 12 runs for 96 metres, 33 tackles. Jake 10 runs, 83 metres, 25 tackles.
I mean, is there any surprise considering Isaiah also reared on Devon and Sauce from a young age?
Here he goes again.
It's not a coincidence.
Is there a knock on Devon and Sauce too, boys? Because I
No.
No.
Devon and Sauce is like the. Listen, and I'm going from Eddie's.
good kick.
And
Fuck, that's a
Scope,
good
if
kick.
you opened up
That
your
is such a
lunchbox,
fucking good kick.
Oh, that's a good kick. Oh,
The Prince
that's a
Titan.
good
mate,
kick.
if you opened up your lunchbox and you were lucky enough to see that the sauce had soaked the bread, you know you're in for a good day. You know you're in for a good day. And that's the stuff Isaiah was reared on, Matt Burton too.
Well, but yourself.
That's why he's so big and fit.
But Eddie, you were reared on Devon and Sauce. I think that's.
I
you know.
was. And that's why I'm a thoroughbred as well.
And that's why they fit in at Western Sydney too, boys, because I often fucking treated myself.
You pounded Devon and Sauce?
Oh, fuck
There
yeah.
you go.
Well, it's the meal. It's the people's meal.
Yeah, it is the people's meal.
Put your Devon out if the boys get the win.
Sometimes it's just an entree. I'd brush the bread, you know. You
Just roll up the
just
Devon.
roll it up.
Yeah.
Mate, we used to
Just play a little game and squeeze it through the middle.
Oh, fuck yeah.
just for a giggle at fucking...
Mate, we used to get a
Well,
couple
mate,
of dollars worth when we were in the Woolies and Mum would
Here we
get from
go.
the deli and then we'd walk
Here we
around.
go,
pound a
Birdo.
Devon. Oh, walk around pounded Devon to get to check out.
I'm worried here, boys. I think the floodgates may... Not floodgates, but
Oh,
the gates
open
may
them up.
open.
I need Dano Putt.
I need him!
Yes!
Yes! Let's fucking go!
Open them up.
Wait.
Open them up.
Open them up. Let's
Open 'em up.
Let's open up the floodgates.
Open them
buddy.
up. If I get 13 plus, babe, what was my bet paying, Tobler? Fair bit of dough, Ray?
Really good to do business.
Hey? Yeah,
it'll do.
might have boosted it.
But what about, because Toto scored? Get AC over. Get AC over.
So if you get AC, you're 80 bucks.
And 13 plus. Yeah.
Did
and
you
you
put
know
that
what?
on?
Yeah, I did. Oh, I think I did. Fuck,
bet you
if I didn't, I bet you I didn't. Now I say that. But I got a couple. Sorry, Darren.
Look at this. Oh, see you later. Look at the Queensland not even making their tackles. They've given up. They want to go home. That's what happens when you don't go early. Don't get acclimatised.
You guys are going quiet. What the fuck's going on?
Let's say the word.
Dude, what the fuck is going on? It's you and me here. These guys are broken.
You
broken
boys can go home if you want. You want to clock off?
Oh, okay. I also need a Teddy. If Teddy goes over, I'm happy.
That's poor defence, man. Fuck, that's poor defence.
Can I say Jerome Luai, Eddie, as well, is 2 parts of our boot scooting baby.
Are we 2 parts down?
2 parts down. We need Nate. Well, yeah, we're 2 from 5. We need Nathan, Payne, and Appy now to come home. in the
That's
second
really
half.
bad. That's
Oh, that
really
doesn't
bad.
seem unlikely.
It doesn't seem like we're pushing it.
That doesn't seem unlikely.
So who have you got so far?
Tupou and Luai.
All right.
This is brilliant. Look at this. Look at this. And who's fucked it? Nanai, drop him. Gagai, drop him.
That is youth, though. That's like not concentrating, slight like taking your mind off the game for a second,
Just
and you
for
get
a
punished for it.
Yeah, because it looked like it was going to be a
Just
a
normal
dead play.
Yeah.
It went over the top, and then Luai grabbed it, and they just sort of just stopped.
Is that sometimes when it gets most dangerous?
It got him to relax, yeah. They just relaxed for a second and got done.
And Nanai, obviously being a rookie, if that's an experienced player, I don't think he gets done there because he knows that that's when you do get done is when you fucking switch off. But good run
It's
by
funny
Luai.
how that happens, though, isn't it? Just like
Fuck me.
that he's
He's
as
a
good
good
as he is, but there are just these things that over a career you start to pick up,
Yeah,
and
you
that
just-
doesn't happen.
Well, it just says that you're not thinking as much when you're younger. You don't really think. You're just playing a scope. You just kind of like. Whereas as you get older, you realise, like, I can't afford. You just learn from.
Yeah.
It's like getting smacked for doing something wrong or something. You know, like they score, you feel bad. You're like, fuck, I never want that to happen again. I'm not clocking off.
And clocking off is something that do you just become like more capable of paying attention the whole do you know what I mean? Like clocking
well,
off
it's just
seems like
a
something
mental laziness. Like for example, if you did that 9 times out of 10, Nanai jams Luai and fucking puts him on his back. If he was concentrating then and like, Luai's got the ball, I'm going to fucking hit him. It's a dominant tackle, but just because for a second he was like, it's a nothing play, boom, before he knows it, try.
Yeah. Are you guys upset that Cam Murray has the top speed for the entire game?
That's incredible. 35.
That's crazy.
35 is like Adokari.
Sometimes I wonder those GPSs. How
Oh,
So do I.
they're a bit off.
Dude, Cam Murray at 35.
Speaking of the Prince boys, we played a game at Brookie once where I clocked the highest speed in the game. And I hit the deck pretty hard on one occasion, and I think that might have been it.
Oh, like the speed you got tackled.
Yeah. Because there's no way I was running fucking 5K quicker than the Prince.
Nah.
Listen, mate, well, one of the reasons that you're up on Odie's wall is because...
Burton Bomb. Oh, that's a good take.
Yeah, that's interesting about
Good
the
return.
GPS. They're not necessarily measuring it just purely when you're running, right?
Well, I think the idea is that they are.
But what I'm saying is, if you're getting slammed, isn't it? Is it not measuring it then?
Yeah, I think it does have an effect. Like when
you would
they,
be
I think it
I
does.
thought you were
'cause
talking the piss. Taking the piss.
No, I'm not even joking. I'm taking the piss in saying that I would have beat fucking Brett Jordan, right?
Yeah.
As for the fastest in a game, but I think it was when I hit the deck.
Like the actual, just that's like whatever it is, half a second moment where you're getting absolutely slammed.
Queensland need to straighten shit up and just start running hard in behind the ruck instead of trying to spread it. Like they're getting too
I'd like
lateral.
him to roll over and let us get a couple more tries. So I can lock
Yeah,
up a
I'd
certain
like
part.
Angus Crichton to come back on if he's not already on there. Get a late try.
Is Talakai come on yet?
No.
I wouldn't mind that, Eddie.
I wouldn't mind that. An injection of Talakai.
Thickness.
Well, an injection of thickness square. Cube.
Go, dude. Thickness cubed.
Thickness squared? Thickness
No,
cubed?
thickness cubed. Thickness to the power of thickness.
Yeah. No, it's thickness squared.
We realised it was thickness cubed. We thought it was thickness squared.
So you want thickness to the power of thickness to the power of thickness. Is
Yeah.
that how it works? Don't know.
Well, because we're living in like a 3 or 4D world, 3D world.
But yeah, but even a 2D Talakai is better than
Right,
no
but,
Talakai at
he
all.
is a 3D Talakai. Yeah. I'm just talking.
I will say I don't think that the hooker having Appy there or Cook there, I don't think it's really made that much difference. They've looked better with Cook on the field, but I don't think it's actually that decision has impacted the game that much.
Yeah, well, you haven't really Cook hasn't done much coming off the bench. Is that what it is though? Is it that Cook hasn't done much, or is it more just that?
What I'm saying, like Appy or Cook, I don't think they've really done much
Are you
better
saying
than
they're a
each
bit
other.
like for like?
Yeah, like there's no real difference that I can see.
I think the way it would have an effect is with Cookie as well. If he didn't have an out-and-out 9 on the bench or someone that was going to come on, then he's got to play a little bit more reserved. Whereas he's been, if you've got Appy, whether he starts or Cookie comes off the bench, whatever, then they can just go balls out knowing
He
that
can flog himself knowing that.
he can know that he can get a spell if he fucking actually does his ass in.
Yeah.
But you're right, Campy. There hasn't been really anything where they've actually gone and done that. But just maybe a mindset before they start playing could.
Yeah, it's true.
Why in the sweet fuck do we challenge that?
Well,
Fuck, we're in a bit of Barney there.
Oh,
there's a hand.
Come
there.
on.
well,
Come
they're
on.
just blatantly is, right? Like, you know, as a rugby league player where the football
If they give this, like, come
his hands on the ball,
No, but
Denon.
his hands
In
on the
fairness, his hands on the ball.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is.
No, he's lost that.
Look on the other side. If you look from the other
is-
angle,
That's a loose carry.
you look on the other side of that, that's one of the great strips all time. Tally.
there he goes.
Hey.
Freddie, well, look. You know,
The wrecking ball.
Freddie's actually got the live stream up in the game, so he heard us.
Yeah. Did that get overturned or not?
No way.
Surely not. Fucking hell.
Did that get overturned?
You'd have to think so, Tom. You'd have to think so.
Nah.
Devo.
Finally, we're getting some fair calls here. Come on, boys. We need to straighten it up. Get to our kick. They've been doing this so well all night, New South Wales.
Oh! One of the great strips in fucking Origin history.
That's all
Devon,
Devon,
Oh,
baby.
dude, man of the match for
That's
Mr.
all
Devon.
That's Devon, dude.
That's all Devon.
He's been killing it. Another huge play.
Yeah, let's
Fuck.
get Angus Crichton over here, guys.
He's like a version of Munster for you guys.
Yeah.
But obviously he hasn't done what Munster done. But like all these like crazy big plays, he's just pulling them off. Fuck.
Angus Crichton over here would be fucking horny.
Come on, boys.
I don't even know if he's on the field.
Oh,
Go!
Showtime. 6, 7. Got the 7.
Dude,
Got the
5,
7.
6, 7, 8. Come on. Wow. If we get the boot scooting, baby.
Dude, we're fucking Payne Haas scores.
We need
and the
Payne and
5, 6,
Appy.
7, 8 is done. And
But
then you just
I've
need
got
to
Appy
boot.
in.
I
So
know. But
did you have Appy in?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Because I could, you know why, Tom? Because it was paying like $390.
Yeah.
And
we fucking...
I'm a whore for value.
Yeah, but also for narrative. We're a whore for narrative before value, but if they coalesce, which I think is a word, then
But there's still plenty of time because you know, Payne will score off the kickoff and then they just have to put Appy back on.
See, at least we didn't give up game one, whereas I'm feeling like you guys are just going, you know
No,
what,
you've given up.
we're not made of the right stuff. Oi, and you know what? Thanks for not coming fucking early, you losers. You would have probably sullied the whole thing. You come Friday.
Look at that.
Look at this. This is what you get when you don't promote the game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Also, I'd give Mom to Cleary just because I've got him.
No, Jake would be good.
Matty Burton's got to be Mom, surely.
Huh? Oh, you've got Burton,
Fuck,
do you?
Burton.
There you go. That's
Do ya?
nice, Tobler.
Good for you, Tobler.
We've given you Lippy Dribbler honours 2 weeks in a row, though, so that one won't count.
No, it won't. You can't.
Just an update too. Lukey Stoke sent me a message. Paddy Carrigan is on 92 metres, so we need 9 more for Mace to be wearing.
For Mason to be...
wearing a Queensland jersey.
Oh, so he's got it. So he said he'd
He's gonna
wear a
wear a
Queensland
Queensland
jersey.
jersey.
A Queensland Carrigan jersey for the
wow.
Game 3 preview. So
Respect.
Did we double
9
down
more
with
metres,
Welsh?
boys.
We didn't double down with Welshie. I forgot to respond.
No, but I think we did. We did.
Well, but no, we didn't. Unless we respond, you can't claim that. But Christian still owes
Mentally,
us.
though, you were like, yep.
Christian owes us tickets to Origin with we in the family section with Queensland.
For Game 3, the decider.
No, but see, this is. I think it's now going to be. It's going to be next season because ideally we want him playing, and then he.
Right.
So we're going to give him a stay of reprieve.
So he's pulling out.
That's so smart from Cleary. That's a preemptive play because he realised Kalen Ponga likes to come in the line and then pull out of it, and that's exactly where the space was.
look at that
Oh my
kick.
fuck!
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
kick.
Oh shit!
That's
Hold on.
actually gone negative meters.
That went behind.
Oh my God! You just don't get Origin.
Did that go behind?
Yeah, it did. You just
So
don't.
what
you're
is
not
that?
Even trying that.
You almost should get points for that.
Has Valentine made a cut tackle? Doesn't look like it.
Check the stats on that. Valentine, negative tackles.
Look at Teddy. Look at our boys in comparison. Not a
Every
bloody
one of
blade
them-
Not
every-
a blade of grass on those Queenslanders.
Dude,
right?
there are 17 erect New South Welshmen out there. And you'd think that might hamper your ability to play rugby league
No, it
football.
wouldn't.
But
No, they're prime, baby.
And I've never played NRL, but I assume playing with the bone up.
Can you
Look, Valentine looks like he's just come on.
can you drop anyone from this team, boys?
No.
Does Latrell make
Yes.
a fit Latrell?
Oh, no, you
no,
dropped
no,
Crichton.
Stephen Crichton's
Stephen
gone.
Crichton let that
Stephen
try.
Crichton.
How quick fucking did you
No,
drop
Crichton
Crichton?
goes. Stephen Crichton
No,
goes.
Crichton's
that's
gone.
what happens.
No,
Stephen
Crichton's
Crichton's
out. No, Crichton. No, but Crichton knows that. Crichton knows he's out.
You can't miss that. You can't miss that tackle and expect Latrell not to just come and thanks for coming.
Dude, Latrell Mitchell is an absolute out-and-out thoroughbred. He could win the game by himself. He's in the side.
Oh,
you're getting... Oh, now it's getting naughty,
oi,
bruh.
oi.
Now it's getting naughty, bruh. Oh, you
Oi.
I may as well just cash out now. I'm fucking home and hosed.
Oi!
Oi, look.
Oi!
Where's your Queensland fucking
Spirit now, Thurston.
Hey?
You fucking dogs.
Going to water.
I said
you.
Peel that fucker
Peel it
off.
off.
I said I was worried about the floodgates here, and
Oh, the floodgates, dude. The floodgates.
Munster hasn't
poor
been doing that.
defence.
Munster's never done that in Origin.
No, Munster's never done that.
That's special. That's
Dude,
special.
look
the,
at that,
The concerning
Nathan.
thing here is this is right through the middle. Like
Look at
this
this.
is poor
Oh,
defence.
look at
Miss,
that.
miss. Funnily enough, Eddie and I caught up with Nathan earlier in the week, and we're just like, listen, bruh, game one wasn't what it needed to be. And with this, we've done it a couple of times. We're like, is it Joe Weeby, the coach whisperer, whatever that fucking guy is? Nathan catches up with us every once in a while, and we're like, bruh, you need to fucking step up.
See that? Like I love Tino, but like because he's so big laterally, he's not as quick as Cotter across the line there.
laterally.
Whereas like if you have Cotter there, he probably makes that tackle just. It's going to be interesting to see
Tell
if
you
Cotter
what.
can make it back.
All the Burton betters.
This
who
has
have bet on
been-
that should
this
be
has
fucking-
been-
Yeah, we can
We'll
be that off it.
Yeah.
Dude, this has been a hot half.
Prince
of
has just
rugby league
fucking
football.
stolen it in
He's
5
stolen
minutes.
it, right? Freddie, so what are your thoughts on Freddie now, Scope?
Does he get Origin? Look
What's
how
it?
calm he is, bro.
Look at him.
Fucking
Yeah,
relax.
I'm still going to say he doesn't get it, but Nathan Cleary does.
Okay.
You know I love Freddie.
I am happy for Cleary though, because so many people just so quickly turned on him in a dime, and then he comes out and does this. Like,
We've never turned on him.
No,
We've merely asked for more.
Yeah, but as is our right.
Asking for more. What's wrong with that?
Well, no,
I know. I wasn't talking about you guys, but
well,
obviously
like
it need to hit somewhere.
Well, as is our right.
Sometimes you need to ask more from your 7. You ask for more, and look, he's delivered. I think this is a man
that's
of the
really
match
poor
performance,
defence, man.
personally.
No Cotter, no Queensland.
Like the coaching staff at Queensland are going to be really disappointed with that because this is like through the middle shit. Like if they score on the edges,
Yeah.
you can cop that. But
Cotter's
scope,
gone.
fair.
Yeah, 100%.
Like this is like unforgivable stuff through the middle twice in a row. Like that's
Cotter's gone for game 3 as well, isn't he?
maybe probably.
Shit.
And we get Latrell back. Oh, dear.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, dear.
We had a player come in. I won't mention it because we're talking about his club and that. And they talked about their mindset, and he talked about like this is off air, like off the pod, and he's just talking about like when a team goes through the middle, everyone starts looking at each other, going fucking who's
What's going on there?
Whereas
right.
if it's on the trial and you'll get in there and go, fuck boys, they had to score around us.
Yeah.
And it's a different mindset. It's a completely different mindset. So
It's funny because when they went through them there, you saw people just pointing.
Yeah.
Looked like that Spider-Man meme. Everyone was pointing at everyone.
Not a good sign. Oh, look. They're just falling off us. Keep going, boys. Keep
He lost
working.
No, he didn't.
No,
You
he
fucking
didn't.
had
No,
your
he didn't.
feet all
No, he
over
didn't. I think Teddy's looked better in the second half from a sprig-based perspective.
Well, dude, we know he got bigger sprigs.
yeah, look at them. Fuck, they look
Dude,
long.
those
They
things are
look
huge.
longer.
They actually do look
Top
like
them up.
Yeah, right. Those things are
came
fucking
out on stilts.
9
Oh, look at that
inches
Burton
long.
bomb.
Look at
Oi,
that.
fuck, enjoy that, brah. Enjoy that, brah.
Oh. Is that the first? Oh, I was going to say, Murray doesn't catch that.
That's a flop by fuck me dead. That's a flop. Thank you, Jesus. Doing all game, sir.
Eddie, obviously just in celebration of one of the great humpings by New South Wales. I feel like
New South Wales
Flop.
first flop.
It says flop.
Did they mean to do that?
Did they say that?
In the flop there, that's funny. Queensland flop.
We're going to give away a New South Wales 13 plus. I'm going to be honest, double extra large. Might have ordered too many. So if you're a 2XL operator but just want to celebrate one of the great states all time,
Well, I mean, you can wear it oversized if you want, or if you're a small operator, you can use it as a doona.
but what do we?
I like your Guna.
What are we asking for from the punter and the dribbler to get them?
Well, is it trivia?
Yeah, well, trivia based.
Oh, fuck,
Trivia
Nate.
based.
Cleary has been outstanding.
I said, Kempy, we were talking about it on our show as well. I thought straight off the bat,
fuck!
when they played Newcastle,
That's
when
poor, man.
they tried to pull him off with 15 minutes to go. Straight after the next game after Origin, they played Newcastle. They were spanking them by 40. Crichton goes over. They're up fucking by 40 with 15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And apparently the commentary was they're trying to get Nath off and he refused to come off.
Fuck, I love that shit.
It's just like,
Yeah.
it sums
He didn't
up.
want to come off.
That's why the greats are great.
Yeah, fucking oath.
The last thing you want to do was come off in a
look
fucking
at
game
Brian,
mate, imagine being his dad. Watching
Oh, yeah.
that with 15 minutes to go and you're up by 40 going, get the fuck off the field.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the problem as well. Dad's telling you to come off. You're, oi, Dad, fuck off, mate.
And he's turning down to the train. The trainers ran out about 2 or 3 times,
Yeah.
and he was telling them to fuck off.
Dad, I caught you whacking off once. Shut up. I'm going to tell everyone.
Oh, this
Go. This
Come
is
on,
Nate for a
Selwyn.
Hattie.
Great catch, Selwyn.
Take him back. Oh, that's a knock on.
Yep. Let's look at this.
Let's look at it.
Let's look at this. Not enough winners. Not enough winners. Haven't seen Gago all game, and that's no disrespect to him. I just haven't seen him at all.
Our outside backs have been, unfortunately, not.
Do you think that there's a chance they weren't actually playing?
I literally, that's when they just showed him. That's the first time I've seen him.
I was like, oh,
70
fuck.
minutes.
He's just been subbed on.
Is Papali'i coming on at fullback?
Well, it'd be good if he does. I mean, he could add
Imagine.
something. You know, he could add something. Through the middle.
How good would that be? Him kick returning, just fuck.
Oh,
Dushka, that's a high tackle, but who cares? Doesn't matter.
Do you reckon Nath would just take 20 off it and kick it out if he's seen big papa, or is he putting it up and going, let's see what
Do
he's
your
got?
best. Yeah, he's doing. He's doing.
It's risk reward.
Yeah,
It is risk reward, the
You
ultimate.
you know what? We deserve to see what he's got. Put it up.
If he does take it, though, it's a kind of a kick return.
yeah.
Fuck that. Oof. Who's that big
There
papa?
there's Big
there he
Papa.
is, the big thick boy. Sick as they come. Come on, boys. Something. I tell you what, Game 3 is going to be hectic.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Fucking
In
hectic.
Queensland.
What's the
Fuck,
date of
I'm-
Game 3?
I might try sort that.
Yeah, I'm now thinking.
Yeah.
July.
That's worth getting up there for.
Yeah, I think so. July.
Especially New South Wales looking this good if you're a New South Welshman.
Well, we look very good.
We look great.
As
Oh,
a
look
state,
at that.
we look very good. We never looked better.
Again, Freddie made some massive calls, and he deserves a pat on the back. You got it right.
Oh,
Look at
Go
Jen.
out. Take him out. Fuck me.
let's stick this cube right there.
Oh, that's thickness cube. Sorry, I thought it was Paulo for a second.
Brian hasn't
Breaking
stopped
news.
trying.
We've got some breaking news here.
Breaking news: Ponga soft in Origin. No disrespect.
Look at Jake. Just won't stop trying.
No.
Hands will do.
Oof.
It's all right, Stephen.
That's fine. It's
That's
all right.
okay. You,
Latrell's obviously.
Latrell's coming back.
Latrell's coming back.
That's all good.
Bolo's been fantastic, man. He's been really good. Brought a lot of impact.
Just ran the fucking thing.
Look at the general there, just marshalling the troops.
He's going for a field goal. No.
Oh, get it up and get
Look
it
at that
hot
thing.
and get it
That's
heavy.
getting frosty up there.
Oh, that's
Frosty.
frosty. Oh, that's frosty.
Weakness.
Oh,
What a play!
Oh, he's taking off the ball.
What a play! That's still a crazy play from
That is a
Monstone.
crazy
That's
play.
crazy. It's in Origin. That could be on the highlight reel forever of him fucking that up. He
Yeah.
fucks it up.
Remember when Hodges
kick
did
it?
it and he
Oh.
got fucking hammered for,
Oh,
for ages
mate,
because
forever.
of it?
Eddie no one
Forever.
fell for that day.
Oh,
fuck
no,
my
yeah,
asshole.
don't
That was
no
the
one.
first dummy to no one that no one fell for.
Sometimes you got to threaten people with violence
Yeah.
and death.
Go, Brian!
Go,
Go, Brian! Oh, Tedesco, quick scoot here.
Scoot.
What do you
Quick-
think? Do you just need Polo as well? Is that
I've got
done?
I got a couple I need. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, no, you need 8. Who's 8?
Oh, no, we need
Haas.
Haas and we need Appy. But if we didn't have Appy, Haas would have done it, and
Yeah.
now I'm fucking furious at myself.
But Haas is
Well,
out
Haas
there.
hasn't
is he?
scored and he's not on the field.
Oh, he's not on the field? Oh, we're good then. Neither's Angus. Angus was on for a minute.
Yeah, he was on.
Did he get head knock?
Oh, okay,
okay.
Stephen.
Make that tackle. You got to make
Okay,
that tackle.
Stephen.
Oh,
Go,
there we go.
Angus!
Oh, my
Go,
God.
Angus!
That's a
Go,
penalty.
Angus!
That's a penalty.
Do you have
Tedesco and you're done, baby.
No, Angus for my fucking...
Didn't you need Tedesco?
No, I've got a couple of bets going, bro. I've got bets everywhere.
Oh, so you're done.
I think that was an obstruction, one of the great obstructions
I don't think
of
it
all time.
was. I don't think it was. I think the person on the
So you're
outside
done at
bit-
$85.
I think you're good.
Wow.
Jakey doesn't run into anyone,
you
and
didn't
I
put it
think it
on.
was who's on the right, Felice. Felice
Got to
bites
make
in
that
hard.
tackle.
Look, Felice just
Yeah,
follows him.
yeah.
Yeah, let's try.
You know what I did do that's going to haunt me for my
You
days?
didn't put it on.
No, I took it out of my unit scoop, which would have got me 85 units.
Tall
About
Lungy,
even,
if you
sorry.
come in like that, Tall Lungy,
Did
you've
you
got
put
to
the
make
bet
the
on or
tackle.
not?
You can't
He
allow
was
no
struggling
bounce
to make
right.
No.
game 3.
That's
I checked.
devastating.
Yeah, it's devastating.
Disappointing.
Yeah, it's
Why
devastating.
didn't you put it on?
I forgot.
Who do you reckon?
Completely forgot.
If they don't go Talangi, it'll be.
Oh, that's
Oats.
great. That is great. Fuck it, I don't care, dude.
Who cares?
I need every unit I can get in about even, so I'll take all of those. I get Origin. That's an immortal.
Angus Crichton.
We've been absolutely ussed again over in Perth. Jesus.
Is it 42-12? Fuck.
Wow.
Doesn't feel like it was that big of a
No,
victory.
bro,
you guys
those
gave up
floodgates
though,
opened
right?
up.
Like, are you concerned
Look at
about
this.
that?
You-
At least
no
we
one's,
didn't give
no
up.
one's trying anymore.
Another concern, straight through the middle of our defence. Like, that's 3 tries
You
under the
guys
sticks.
gave up.
3 tries under the sticks.
This has been, quite frankly, a disgraceful performance.
Don't you reckon though? Wouldn't you
how
even
else,
say that?
Like, how else would you describe it? The first half was good. Second half, no.
Second half has been really, really poor from Queensland.
But like you would agree that that's one of the worst performances in the history of Queensland.
Surely.
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
But it's been really poor, really poor. And it's disappointing because they did something so great in the game 1. That's all erased now. No one gives a fuck
No one
about what
cares.
they achieved in game 1 now. They're back to square one.
No one cares.
And they're back to the team 6 months ago that everyone thought New South Wales were going to start a dynasty.
Yeah. Sebo getting all lippy about getting Tupou and Burton, and I'm sitting here with a fucking New South Wales 13 plus into Luai Crichton at 84.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry,
Special.
this is a lot of about even rhetoric, guys. I apologise, but
No, I love punting rhetoric, hey.
yeah, well, you
mad.
know what, dude? You want to come on the show? We gave you lippy dribbler once, and you fucking basically took the piss for 8 straight rounds.
What?
No, your bets were all like really safe bets. And remember, you wouldn't have even seen it. We roasted you for like the whole show. We're like, these are the safest bets. You actually
I told you I'm a missionary operator.
Yeah, they were
You know
missionary.
that.
They were missionary bets from way back.
You know that I'm a missionary operator, and
But
I'm sick of missionary not getting the fucking raps it deserves.
Missionary has a lot of positives.
It's literally slept on.
Yeah, it is slept on.
Look at these, there's big ball
Oh my
again.
God, through the middle.
We're getting fucking
Yeah, you're getting pumped.
smacked through
Hey,
the
let's
middle.
make it 50 again, bruh.
Can we get to 50? Where's Paddy Carrigan? What's his? Has he reached it yet, Scott?
92 still.
Fuck off.
He's still on 92.
I tell you what, Jake Travojevic after this performance should never get dropped again.
No, and he won't.
He is the heart and soul of that fucking side.
Mate, look at us. We're going to put 50 on you.
Freddie does it
good.
again.
It's good when you do the content game and you come out and say things and then it plays out perfectly. I got hammered for my take on Jakey not playing. Everyone's going, he's fucking 6 agains, his post-contact meters, his offloads.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't get
Rugby
Origin.
league, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you also?
I didn't even play Origin and I get Origin.
But also, didn't you get hammered for Munster? And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Scope just
And-
sucks. Munster's
yeah.
jig. And then he comes out and it's like one of the great
Yeah.
games of all time. And I'm like, well, there you go. That must have felt nice. Whereas with us,
And it's not hard either. It's not like I'm doing outrageous takes, but for
There
some
it is.
people they are.
There's your 10 metres,
There
Scope.
it is. You got
There you go.
Keep going. No, that's
Oh,
mine.
he
Fuck.
lost it.
I reckon he just got pulled back to 99.
take him off.
Go, Harry.
Ask for another hit up.
I don't
We've
want
had
that.
38% of the possession.
I legit think he just got pulled back to 99.
I don't want that for Mace. I don't want that for a New South Wales great.
Oh, now this is what I love. The game's over and he starts evening up the penalty count. I
Yeah.
fucking hate this
Well, that's
shit.
why- that's
I
why
hate when refs do that.
He shaves his forehead, mate. What do you
Do you
expect?
reckon Freddie thinks Ashley Connor's the best referee?
Oh, I certainly do.
Just imagine he said in the press conference, "Wow, he's really improved. Probably most improved all year."
Most improved refereeing performance I've ever seen. Oh, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine.
What's wrong with that?
Ooh.
No, you've been
There he is. Tip on to Paddy. Come on, Paddy, just get a fucking carry.
I will say though, like Freddie, I hope he sticks with a core now.
Oh,
like,
knock on. Right, he knocked that on.
fuck.
Yeah. Not your night, boys. Not your night.
I don't think Paddy touches the ball again.
Not your night.
Stranded on 99.
Does Freddie have the biggest balls in the game? Because
Yes, he
like
does.
to make 7 changes after that loss, that was a close loss, and everyone, I didn't see many pundits or analysts going, I agree with every single change. A lot of them were saying probably too drastic. You only lost by 6 points. He puts his big balls on the table, goes over to Perth, and fucking flogs us.
Flogs you.
But when the changes were announced, and this is coming from someone that knows absolutely nothing at all, I liked them. I'm like, oh, these changes make me feel things.
You know why?
Nice things.
Because Freddie probably knows a lot about omenry and vibe.
Yeah.
No, he
Because they
does.
were vibe changes.
Bro, the guy doesn't wear shoes. He gets
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, he gets vibe.
And he got the vibe, and you've got the vibe.
Yeah, and I'm a vibe guy. He's a vibe guy.
Whereas
That's-
analysts, I'm not a vibe guy. I'm a stats guy.
You're a stats guy. You're like seeing sort of very like ones and zeros. Sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
operator. Yeah.
I can't see the vibe.
No.
No.
And that's why I thought I wasn't sure on the change.
If you wear toe shoes like Freddie, you get vibe. It's just the way it goes, dude.
Freddie ones, toe shoes. I'd like to get some.
Yep.
Man, I tell you what, they have missed Ruben Cotter's mongrel.
They've given him
so
103 for that, boys.
Oh, have they?
much. No way.
Can he get negative meters now if he gets tackled and taken
Could
back?
you
can.
imagine?
Okay,
Yeah, he can.
great. Well, we can still hope and pray for Mace.
Poor
I-
Mace.
I
he
actually
wouldn't give a
think-
fuck after a famous victory.
Do you think it's interesting that he has only kept Cook? He's kept Cook on the whole time.
Yes, I found that interesting.
Do you think like Freddie has gone? You know what? I want to put Appy on to just get through the 20 just structured stuff and get it through the tough yards, and then I'm going to put Cookie on to just go hell for leather for 60 minutes or whatever. Because I would have thought they would have brought him back on by now.
Would we have made all our changes at this point, or like do you sometimes just go into the full time with a change or two up? The
Yeah,
sleeve 'cause
sometimes
don't
you
really-
do.
It doesn't
They're
matter.
not-
Like,
generally, they have 1 or 2, just
Just in
depending on
case.
injury.
you should, instead of like putting up a photo of the New South Wales side for your like thing, it should be like me and Eddie. New South Wales in 13 plus.
Yeah.
That should have been the bet, dude. That would have been a great bet.
What?
I bet with him that if New South Wales in 13 plus, that his post at the end of the game had to be you and me.
Yeah.
So it's not an even. It's not an even bet though, because like what if I?
Being like, congrats to these two sick cunts.
Well, if you lose, sexual? Is it something that you want?
What
Yeah.
a win for the state. One of the great wins for the state. What a night to be a New South Welshman. That is fucking unbelievable.
Now, obviously a historic win for the state. If you want to get one of the very few remaining 2XL New South Wales 13-plus jumpers, how many games of NRL did Scope play? I don't know. I'm just throwing
120 of the best.
Well, there you go. Now someone's, if you can
Oh,
say
was that the question?
for Manly.
How many
For
played
Manly.
How many Scope play for Manly?
I don't know what that is, so yeah.
Yeah, you go. How many Scope play for Manly?
I might shoot a...
How many did Scope play for Manly? Let's Google it. I don't know.
I'd say I'd played more because we played finals. So let's go. I generally don't. I don't know this, boys. I'd say.
Do you reckon Wikipedia's right? Probably not.
I'd say yeah.
Well, as per Wikipedia, okay, it is the most you played for any club.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is why you love the club.
Numbers are coming in. Well, Tobler, if you find the fucking person who got it right first.
Oh, there's a lot of numbers there. That's a Tobler job.
Well, fuck it. I can already see that people have got it. Whoever says 68 first. Some people did try go career. 68. Who got it? Braden Morris. That's not our Braden, is it? No.
Surely not. Because he doesn't get it.
No, he doesn't get it.
68.
68. As per Wikipedia.
What a great night.
What a great game, guys. What a wonderful game. Kempy, you got any final thoughts, buddy? You know, like your fucking team just got pounded into the earth. It's been nice to have that over you. It's been a difficult year for us from like a Manly Broncos perspective.
Yeah, look, it's...
Who pounded you, though?
Yeah, we got pounded. What a good pounding. And sometimes when you get pounded, you push back. We didn't do any pushing back.
Well, you pushed back from the bottom. It felt good.
Well, I don't feel like we did push back. We didn't enjoy it. We didn't... Sometimes you've got to get involved in the pounding and take control back.
Okay.
Take the narrative back.
You can take control from the bottom.
Yeah, so like if you're getting pounded and you're like, I don't enjoy this, but, you know, I'm here. Now I need to take control and power back by saying that I enjoy it. We didn't do that. We just said, I fucking hate this shit.
Did you give up? Did you give up as a state?
No, we never give up. We never give up.
I think the fact that 3 tries were scored through the middle of the field with no one trying, I reckon that in your heart of hearts, you will agree with this. State gave up.
State didn't give up, but extremely disappointing second half. Extremely disappointing.
Who was your worst player?
Fuck.
Yeah, who was worst on field?
No,
This
one.
is just to put ourselves in...
Sit up. Let's everyone say it. Sit up.
This is just to put ourselves in good stead for
Yeah,
this week,
get on
boys.
scope.
You're a
Get on
coward.
scope, Tom.
You are a
The game is done.
Rip it
The
off.
game is
Game's
done.
There we
The
go.
game is
We're
done.
back.
We're back to Manly on the weekend, boys.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
buddy.
We're
Welcome
back.
back.
Wait till I
missed
show
ya.
months to that shit.
We missed you, dude.
let
We
him-
missed you.
That's incredible.
I'm
Wow.
sucking on the purple vape.
Yeah, no. Good shit.
Well, I tell you what.
Thank God. Who's your worst player?
Look at Jake. He just loves it. Look at him. He just loves
look at
Origin.
him, dude.
He just loves Origin footy.
Oh, yeah. Worst player. Go.
Great selection having Gutho in the squad as well.
Oh,
too,
no,
boys.
he was really good.
That's
Gutho
Gutho actually is he brings energy to camps. And Victor Radley as well. Again, Freddie put his balls on the line, and it was once again in Freddie we trust.
Does Freddie get Origin?
He 100%. I never said he didn't get Origin. He gets Origin.
Yeah, he speaks for, if one of you says
Look,
something,
I think
he'll say
Freddie
something.
deserves his flowers, and we need to stop doubting the crazy great mind that is Freddie. He gets it. You pound us into the earth.
44 to 12 is a
Humping.
That is
Humping,
a rugby league humping.
Yeah, it's a humping of
When we put 50 on you last year, everyone was going, dear God, is that the death of Origin?
Is Matty Burton the hottest boy in the block right now?
Mate, look at
Yeah,
him.
he's pretty good.
I
He's just
cannot
special.
wait to say after game 3 that Freddie does not get deciders.
Well, yeah, well, there you go.
Look at Phil, chuffed.
Dude, Phil's hard as fuck under that tape. Phil hasn't had an erection for fucking, near on 15 years, and he's
Well,
his first one.
He gets one every time we win an Origin
Yeah,
game.
that's
So he
true.
gets a couple
He gets
of
some.
years.
Yeah, he gets 1 or 2 a year, which is nice. He deserves it. He's given a lot to rugby league, and if rugby league can give him an erection every once in a while, then I'm
Fuck
happy.
yeah.
That's
Around
happy. Well, he's given a
June,
lot for the
July.
state.
Yeah, a June, July.
June, July
He's got to
erection.
plan a lot of things around Origin. Phil.
A winter
Look
fucking
at that.
erection.
Look at that warrior.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
that warrior.
An election. I think I said both.
but we know it's coming mid-year, though, for Phil. Like a winter solstice is when Phil's getting his heart on.
Proud day for Jakey Travojevic.
Yeah,
I thought he
proud
was
day.
outstanding, and I
Dude,
thought that
so good.
you can talk about stats as much as you want. If you wanted to look at an example of a guy where you can't measure his impact on a stat sheet, it's Jake Travojevic. They played with way more heart, with way more aggression. And they were the New South Wales side we saw last year, and a lot of that had to do with Jake Travojevic's passion and heart in the middle.
Yeah.
The comp that I had for Jakey leading to not making it for Origin 1 was Nate Miles. Like, even though Nate Miles wasn't playing great at the time for Gold Coast, they always picked him for Origin, and he fucking not only did a job, he was close to their man of the match a lot of the time. Some guys are just made for it, and Jakey's one of them. It doesn't matter what he's doing at Manly, you pick him.
100%.
And but is that also just from like a player standpoint again, like that? The fact he's not playing well for Manly can often be because Manly aren't playing well.
Exactly, right? And it's not even like Jakey has been playing that bad.
No.
If you watch the game close enough, he's just never been a big stats guy, and they've so many times he's fucking cleaning up people's tackles and
that's where like I disagree with Freddie a bit, and I see your point of like just because he's not playing good at club level, or as in he's playing solidly. Like, what I don't get sometimes with Freddie is he doesn't go back and go, okay, they're not playing great at club, but what have they done at Origin? And like, you look at Jakey's Trbojevic Origin resume, he's always had a 8 to 9 to 10 out of 10 game. And that's what with Freddie, I sometimes feel like he just selects as like based on form at club and kind of forgets about years before. Sometimes with the Tarek, it's hard to say.
That was the confusing one for me, Tarek, right? Because Tarek was the third best player outside of Latrell. And for me, anyway, Tommy was number 1 last year. Latrell was 2. Tarek Sims was 3 for me. I know a lot of people would maybe add him at least in their top 4 or 5.
He was great.
He was unreal. But his form at fucking the Dragons wasn't the greatest as well. So, like, you don't pick Jakey, but you pick Tarek.
That was what we were trying to say.
Like, sense to me, mate.
And then Frizzell's in the squad as well. And Tyson's been playing all right, but like...
And I'm not saying Tarek didn't deserve to be picked, but like,
how the fuck
you got to pick both of them, or don't pick either of them.
Yeah,
that's right.
You know what I mean?
And if you're doing the loyalty thing, how is Jake not the first loyalty pick?
100%. And that's where like it's strange messaging to the team, because it's like if you were to sit down every New South Wales player and you said, what does New South Wales, what's like the criteria of selection? A lot of them would probably go, and maybe they do, I don't know what goes on inside the camp. Whereas I feel like through Queensland's dominance, and I understand we had a Mortars RR, but it was like you could sit every Queensland player down and go, what do you need to do to get selected? And they would be like, you need to be able to prove at Origin that you've done it before. All these characteristics that we know what people get selected by. Whereas I feel like with the Blues, it's kind of like year on year, just fucking.
It can be a bit sort of like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, but it's working. You've won 3 of the last 4. So.
But I feel like this game too was almost like they went back to like, game 1 did feel a bit wishy-washy.
It didn't look anywhere near the side.
It didn't feel like it was the right vibe, or like energy. It was like, or picking on the right.
Didn't feel like a New South Wales side.
No.
Yeah.
And as you guys know, Eddie and I get Origin. We also, I think, as a state, though, like we're here for the concept.
We love the concept.
He won't get like the same fanfare, but like Cleary's performance tonight, you could argue is as good as Munster's game 1.
Oh, fuck yeah.
2 tries off his own bat, breaking tackles, weren't set up for him, try assists.
Kicking well.
Tackled his ass off.
7 from 7 kicks to goal.
I think the thing that'll go against
7
Nath, the thing that'll go against Nath is that it was so dominant from New South Wales across the board.
Yeah.
Whereas I genuinely think if Munster doesn't play,
Then they get close.
They lose that game.
Yeah.
So many plays that he come up with in the back 15 minutes. Yeah, Nath fucking killed it. Nath was Nath, and he was the one. I believe he's the man of the match. He deserves the man of the match. But so many other people played really well in that game.
But yeah, it's tough. Because if it was a close game and he scored those 2 tries, it
would look sick. If Queensland had
a victim of the scoreline,
he was a victim of his own fucking performance.
Yeah, because like even little things like that kick to Burton for his first try, the skill, because like if he kicks that too hard, it goes to the wingers. If he kicks it too short, the fullback's there to get it. He kicked it right in the spot. If he kicks it too far, the fullback will get it as well. There's this like little dead space between winger and fullback that like you need to land it on a dime. He didn't just land on a dime. He landed on a dime whilst stepping off his left foot and kicking back across his body because DC, like that's crazy.
That's true. That kick to Burton as well.
It's crazy.
That
the one to Burton for the try as well. So what happens is when you play these sorts of games, Queensland were doing it really well, both sides. Munster and DC, they do it all the time. They get up and they try to close it before it comes. What happens is when you put it behind, even if it didn't lead to a try for Burton, what it does is it gets them second-guessing whether they should shoot up and come and try to shut it down because he's just put it away. So like I said, even if it's not a try, if it's a kick return or Ponga picks it up on his a metre out from the line. Next time DCE goes to shoot, he's like, fuck, is Nath going to kick him behind me here?
Yeah.
And
so he's just little fucking mind games that they can play throughout the game.
And like worst case scenario is you get him tackled on his 1 metre line.
Yeah.
Like that's a good result in any set. If you did that result on any other set, you'd be like, yeah, good result. We got him pinned in. So if your short kicking game like Cleary's can do that, like it's just such a smart play by Cleary. Such a smart play. And it shows you that he's gone back, he's watched game 1 video, and he's gone, fuck, they kept shooting up from the outside. I need to be ready to step back in rather than trying to step around them and put that kick in. So look, and I think Freddie deserves credit for the tactical changes he made. I thought that he was probably tactically outcoached game 1. I would say this game he probably tactically outcoached Queensland.
Yeah,
well, not probably,
sure.
definitely did.
Where to now for Queensland?
Do you guys just give up? Like, do you fucking cancel?
Like, do you just pack it in?
Look, Suncorp's a different beast.
It is.
And like
that is a fact.
New South Wales were absolutely the better team. I do think that the reffing may be a bit more even-ish this game, the game 3.
Well, I mean, it was still probably heavily in Queensland's favour this game, but yeah, like I hear. I mean, listen, Ashley Klein's not a good ref, but he called it pretty down the line tonight.
I actually do agree with Freddie. The guy that he mentioned was...
They're a better ref than Ashley Klein. Ashley Klein, and there's another one that
He's the one that was the video ref, and he had a crack at Ches for the captain's challenge last game.
Oh, then he's like a shit challenge. It turned out to be Munster.
It was a touch, yeah. That was fucking hilarious.
You know what I find funny with refs is like, we don't talk about it, but like, for example, let's say there's like 5 captain challenges in a game, and every single one is right. It's like, bro, that's 5 fucking errors that you made that could have cost a team a game, and we never talk about it.
Yeah.
We're just like, oh, how good we use a captain challenge. It's like, you just made the, like, clearly such a wrong call that a player got it right.
Yeah, that's why I hate when they make really bad calls in the bunker and they talk about getting rid of the bunker or captain's challenge. You need it in there because...
Yeah.
They make some fucking howlers.
They make some fucking howlers, and it's proven weekly on separate games, and it doesn't matter who the refs are.
What's crazy as well is that if they had forward pass technology...
Fuck me. Kalen's tough, man.
That was fucking terrifying. If they had forward pass technology, it'd actually be... What was it, 42-6? Because Kafusi's tried to be taken off him.
well, forward pass technology is apparently not that far away. They're putting the sensors in the balls. And
listen,
shit.
if they can
I can guarantee you they won't work.
But if they can get rovers to Mars, I always thought rovers to Mars, then the next step would be forward pass technology in rugby league. I think that was the thing we had to do first.
Well, it's a common misconception, right? But like, yeah, so rovers on Mars easier.
Yes,
than forward pass technology. Now that we've done that,
man on the moon, rovers to Mars. Judging on forward passes.
Now we turn our attention to forward passes.
As we wrap this thing up, gentlemen, so you've got Cleary, man of the match scope. Is he your man of the match? Kempy, man of the match for New South Wales. Cleary. Edward?
Cleary, obviously, I've got him in my bets.
Okay, I have Jake because I also have him in my bets. And then just to wrap it up, scope, worst Queensland player, go. Worst player for Queensland, quick. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Kempy, worst.
Me.
Worst
I was the one
player.
that I let down the state today.
Klein. Ashley Klein. Yeah, he was bad for Queensland.
Look at that. Just a proud Dubbo boy, reared on Devon. The whole family's there. Look at that. That's
so wholesome.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful stuff. They're draped in blue, supporting their boy.
How proud would you be, your boy?
Look at him. He's fucking big, hot rig.
Look at the size.
Look at the statuesque.
That's another thing. So Burton had a try assist. What, 2 bombs that they dropped?
Yeah. Bombs of consequence, we call
it was his up until the 60-minute mark, right?
Yeah, really, 100%. Well, I messaged Matty, the water boy, I was like, make the post for Burton, man of the match. And then only 10 minutes to go, we're like, oh, no, change to Cleary.
Yeah.
But, like, on your debut, to impact a game like that, put it this way, tell me another debutant that has a try assist, and then multiple forced errors to the... Like, it's very rare that a debutant... One-on-one strip. Like, it's very rare for a debutant at centre, not even at 6, 7, 1 or 9, at centre to impact the game he did. He had an incredible... And you know what? He's going to be there long term now.
He looks very comfortable.
He looks chill.
So comfortable.
Yeah. Ready for the big plays. Chill.
Fuck, a fully fit back line with Latrell, Turbo, Matty Burton now.
Burton at 14?
Okay.
He locked himself in.
I was going to say who misses out. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's
makes
another
so much sense.
14.
That's a great 14.
That's a nice 14.
But what's even scarier is this is how much he humped us without Trell and Tommy.
Yeah, dude.
That is scary.
Yeah.
If we have a full side...
And Trell's looking trim and ready to
he's
fucking
looking
rumble.
really fucking hot.
Scary.
And I reckon he comes back and fucking rips
he looks fucking ready to go.
You guys are in some trouble. Anyway, that's us, Punters Dribblers. Thanks for joining along. Thank you very much to Scope for coming in,
Thanks for having me,
brother.
boys.
Lovely
Appreciate it. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's a
Fucking
pleasure.
oath. We've loved
Thanks
it.
coming,
Kempy,
buddy.
as always,
Thank
I know
you.
you had a corporate gig to get to, and we appreciate you making time for us, as always. And Punters Dribblers, thanks to Tobler behind the scenes. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Load up.
Manly 13 Plus Thursday. See ya.